Hello, everybody. Another time through another Heathenlands. Does anybody want to give a recap of what happened last time?
I just want to say, I don't have to do the recap. I just want to say I woke up this morning being like, oh, cool, we get to play tonight. What happened last time? Oh, crap. Like, remembering like exactly where we're going to pick up.
Yeah, we're Bones. We're Bones is where we are. It's like that end scene in Scarface, except the one dude has like a minigun and murders every. Wait, yeah, okay, so it's kind of like that, except we're
Except
Bones.
you don't know if he's gonna get shotgunned in the back.
Right. That would be crazy. Like all of this is happening, and then up comes Salvas with the shotgun creeping up.
Goodbye.
Speaking of which, yeah, Sid's feeling ill, unfortunately. So feel better, Sid.
We wish the best
you.
for her.
Yes, we'll catch you next time. So let's see. Last episode started with we came through the portal. And on the other side of the portal was a bunch of caves, and the dirt and dust inside of the caves was like a reddish color. And so from that, Victor, I think it was Victor, right, was able to ascertain where we were, and it's a certain region, actually over in the Heathenlands. So we reached the continent we're trying to get to. Whereas we still have a while to go. There's still some distance between where we suspect Dr. Cross is, though. He's in a, remind me of the name of the city, the legendary city?
He was headed towards Sharnia.
Right, Sharnia, which is in, is it called the Deep? Is that the section?
Yeah,
which
take us
is
over to the world map.
Which is a different section of the world map. So there's still quite a bit of distance between our destination and where we are. But where we are now is this mining town in the Red Dust Mountains, and the mining town is very similar to sort of like a Malkine labor camp that my character Shog is from. So much so that my old supervisor works here. But we were able to. Shog had to swear a new blood oath to the Cross family, but in doing so, gained actual permission for the entire party to actually travel within the city. Because without that, you need certain papers.
And may or may not have passed on Blight to Victor. We don't know yet.
Yeah,
Victor's panicking. Andrew's panicking.
And Shog definitely knows that he has the blight now because he looked at his where he cut his hand and noticed the black pustules or whatever kind of under or whatever is sort of like black beads in the blood.
The black veins that.
Right. Yeah. Also in the city though is Mr. Seidemann, who is the one who took the family's money, and he was holding some sort of like party at a manor. We were able to. Three of us, Shog, Katarina, and Victor, right? Were those the three? Or who else? No, Victor's on recon, right?
Victor's on recon. It's David, Shog, and Katarina.
So David, Shog, and Katarina managed to beat some people up and take their costumes for this masquerade party and get inside. At which point, Seidemann said, "Thank you all for coming, suck on this," and revealed a Gatling gun on his porch. And that's where we left off. All of us looking up at the gun and going, uh-oh.
Yeah, so that's where we're gonna start off from. You all, he was giving his big speech, basically sort of turning the speech towards the end of it, like, how dare you all, pull out your what was it, support for the railroad and stuff like that after his father died. Pulled off the cover that was on the thing, and lo and behold, there's a Gatling gun underneath, and all of you, well, specifically David and Shog, you were like right underneath of the Gatling gun. Oh God, what is this?
I will also deduced the Gatling gun.
Is there a reason why everything?
I'm so proud of you.
Because it's nighttime.
There's no light.
There's light.
Yeah, there's light.
There's pockets of light.
Is your token in a weird place or something?
No, it's just like.
Oh, why there's so many harsh shadows and stuff?
Yeah, it's really dark.
Oh, I think they're set to do a lot of dim light, aren't they? Oh, yeah, they are. Here, I'll switch them to bright. That is probably already, yeah. Because the way it works.
Cave.
Well, the way it works is that you set a bright and a dim radius for whatever you're doing. So I think it just made all the dim radiuses like small. That should be a little bit better.
Oh, do we all?
Yeah,
Did everybody give themselves some like fun perks with last week's XP or what's?
I'm saving it right now.
And make sure to give yourselves focuses for this session.
Yep.
Right.
Before we start, there we go. That should be a little bit better for the lighting. And
I gotta clear my successes from last.
So David and Shog, you're like basically looking down the barrel as Sideman, holds the handles of it and looks down at everybody, and then he just starts to laugh, a very like weirdly villainous laugh, like, "Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, everyone. Obviously." And he sort of turns the Gatling gun to its side to show everybody. No, the real reason why this is here is because I wanted to show you all that I'm just as invested in this as my father was. You see, these Gatling guns will be on every train that the Sideman Corporation owns from now on to protect against heathens and the wildlife. I want to reinstill that this company is still doing fine and our plans are going full steam ahead.
Steam, I get it!
Yeah, I get it too, but I'm more freaked out by the presence of said Gatling gun.
Oh, don't worry, everybody. Have fun!
Artem, is him turning it to the side enough time for me to run forward and brace myself against this statue?
Yes, it would. Are you sure you want to do that?
He's not killing us.
Yeah, why would you?
You are immediately in front of him, too. Like, he can see you.
The gun. Well, I mean, yeah, I know I'm not going to hide, but, like, I don't know how tall this...
You'll know that...
My thing is, I don't know how tall this, I don't know how much cover this provides should that gun be turned on us.
I feel like...
I don't think he's going to.
Yeah, I feel like you'd get full cover if you needed it, but...
We've been bamboozled by our DM.
We got a fake out ending.
Which I gotta say, I am impressed. I don't think I've ever seen a DM do a fake out like that.
Oh, I'm so happy that everybody got legitimately, like, scared beyond belief by that.
Well, I'm going to say, for sake of what Dog would do, he would still have done that, and then upon noticing nothing is being fired, like, slowly take 2 steps this way, like, oh.
Okay, roll me... I guess you won't really have to roll anything. The people immediately by you, like... You could see that they sort of, like, understand what you were doing. They were still gasping at the gun. Like, everybody in the audience was very, like, afraid for a genuine moment. There were gasps. People recoiled a little bit.
On the reveal of the gun, Shog would have jumped to recover. Like, he would not wait to see if it was being fired.
Okay. I thought you meant after he turned it to the side, you were then, like, ducking down. Not as a reaction to the uncovering.
Yeah, no, as, like, oh, gun, get some cover. Like, that is Shog's instinct.
Gotcha. That makes more sense. For a second there, I was like, you're just going to take cover after? Okay.
He gives this whole peaceful speech and then just like, oh!
That's why I was like, what?
I'm unfamiliar with that.
So, he addresses the crowd again. No, but hopefully I have everybody's attention and you all realize that I'm serious. Food and drink will come out soon, and everybody enjoy yourselves. It's a wonderful night. And then... you sort of see, like, one of his people to the side come up a little closer. He says something to him, like, in a whisper, and he's like, oh, okay. I will be back in a little bit, everybody. Please enjoy yourselves. Food and drink will be available. And then he disappears as he goes inside with the person that came up to him.
I would like to go and inspect this gun.
Okay. Yeah, so... it is a Gatling gun. It is basically multiple barrels, that swing around. It's got, it is loaded, actually, and it has, like, a trail of 100 bullets, basically, just coming off the side of it. It has a crank that you turn. It doesn't have a trigger so much. It's just the crank and where you point it.
I turn and fire upon the guests.
Is there any kind of symbol or anything that says who makes it?
It does actually have the logo of the Sidemen Corporation on it.
I also make
So
it in-house.
So it doesn't say Chekhov on there?
No.
Well, we don't want it to say Chekhov, right? Because if it said Chekhov, it would have to be fired.
I think it's implied.
I am going to stick around the area of this gun.
Okay. There is one person on the balcony that's sort of like watching you because you're standing next to the gun.
I will try to drum up conversation. Like, wow, the craftsmanship on this is just incredible. Do you know about this? Do you know who makes this? I mean, I know it says Sidemen, but like specifically what department? I'm very impressed.
Deception.
Okay.
It's like
Really
half
good.
deception, half charm, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean he is interested, but it is either way it's a negative one.
Oh no. Okay. Well, let's see. Oh my god. This is a good
Wow.
start.
Wow.
You literally could not have done worse.
You know, it's she's not here, but in a way, Sydney's still with us.
No, I honestly like between her campaign and this one, I feel like I've taken over as the guy who nat ones at like the worst times.
Hey, guess what this Red Bull and its sugar content in your roll have in common?
They're all zeros. So this guy's just gonna come over and like stand next to you a little bit. Like he doesn't really trust you so much, and it shows. He doesn't really answer your question. He just sort of has his shotgun like it's slung. He's not pointing at you at all. He just has it on him.
I'm just gonna kind of grunt about like, and just go back to looking and pretending like I'm like looking at every little detail of it.
Okay.
You can move on from me.
I'm gonna step over to Katarina as David's whole exchange is going on and just.
All right. Well, that would certainly could have gone south pretty quickly. What's the best move from here? We trying to get into the house or what?
Can I see where what's his name, Sideman went off to?
Directly behind the gun, you see like the double doors to the house that's directly behind him.
Okay, so once he goes inside, we lose track of him.
Yeah, he closes the doors. You don't entirely know where he went inside of the house.
Well, after he ended his anticlimactic speech, someone came up and whispered something to him. Maybe that's our friends, Silvis. I don't know. Looking around, do the guards seem on particular edge right now, or are they just kind of thing?
Make me an insight.
Hey Artem, are the guards like guards, or are they also dressed like masquerade attendees?
Oh, they're clearly guards. Like,
Okay.
in fact, I think I mentioned it before that David, I think, made a roll, and he recognizes them as like part of the same fanatics that you guys fought on the trains.
Gotcha. Okay, so I can't pull an Agent 47 here and Hitman into a disguise and
No,
pass off as one of them.
it's even the sort of thing where like even the guests are sort of away from them because one, they're all Enfei, which is like the weird skeletal people, and two, they are armed. Like,
Okay.
it's a very awkward situation because people were like somewhat tense from the guards at first, and then a gun got pulled on them, but the guests are sort of settling back in. With the 21, you can tell that they are on alert. In fact, you could see them like glance specifically at you, Katarina, every now and then.
I don't think I should be here right now. Shog, would you like to accompany me to the women's restroom?
What?
I mean, as in, like, accompany me, please.
Okay.
And she's going to kind of put out her arm,
Right. Yeah.
and then she's going to walk towards the main
You know,
house.
I'm gonna wait like outside of it, right?
Right. Yes. Excuse me, mercenary. Where can I find the restroom?
The mercenary does not answer you when you talk to them, even though they're looking directly at you.
Creepy.
Hey, the lady asked you where the bathroom was.
Still no answer.
Can I?
It's fine. It's fine. We'll find it. We'll come on. Let's go ahead on in. And if the door opens, we'll go inside.
You go up to the front door, presumably up the other staircase opposite David. And when you get to the front door, one, the door is locked when you try to open it. And two, the person standing there next to the door next to David sort of looks at you a little strangely. And they just look at you and say, "You should join the rest of the party, miss."
I would love to, but unfortunately, I think I've sampled a little bit too much of the champagne. Do you mind if I use the restroom?
She's not about to piss in a fountain, bub.
You should both join the rest of the party.
You gonna say anything
can I
else?
Inside him to see if he's all there.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I want to do the same, especially if he's gonna just say the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, both of you, like, it's already weird. You look at him like his eyes are vacant, like there's something like gone from this person that's beyond just like they aren't talking to you because they know something's up, because clearly they might know something's up with how they've been looking at Katerina every now and then, but this one is just like totally out.
Hey, Cat, I don't want you to freak out or nothing, but these guys aren't all there.
That was very good.
Well,
Thank you.
yeah, he's getting better.
It helps when you watch an episode of the show literally before the stream.
The boys. You know what? That's fine. I'll just go find somewhere else, I suppose, and kind of like make it look like she's going towards like whatever tree line is there.
Mm-hmm.
But once she's kind of out of eyesight, make a turn and see if she can find a window or something.
There are windows. Before we get to that real quick, Victor and Solvas, what are you doing down there
Well,
at the base of the stairs?
That's a good question. So I'm assuming the rocks on either side are pretty rough terrain.
They're fairly steep. I mean, like, theoretically, they could be scalable, but they are quite steep. It's like a cliffside, essentially.
Artem, is this too much of a retcon if I would have left my grappling hook with the ones who were staying outside?
No, because they were the ones that, like, saw the... like, they took a look at the house before, so they would know, and they would have told you all that there's, like, a cliff wall there. So I can allow that.
Okay, so we could say that you guys have my grappling hook for now.
Yeah. I might not use it here, but I probably will at some point. Did I recognize a pattern for guards kind of crossing through here?
No, in fact, you haven't really seen a guard until you hear, like, just barely hear some speech that Sideman makes, and then after the speech dies down, you notice a guard comes over and closes the double doors to the front.
Fun. Cool. What's the situation looking like from here to here? I'm guessing it's straight up cliffs. It's not an inviting path.
From there to there, it's about, so one, it's a 10-foot, like, horizontal, and then probably like a 5-foot upwards.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna quiet my way up.
Maybe
and
a
then-
stealth.
Cool. I will pause, like through here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So here we go.
Okay.
These rolls, guys. Oof.
Salvus, I'm gonna go sneak over here. You be very quiet, okay?
You got it! I'll be so quiet!
I just want to point out that I don't think I needed the Gatling gun.
You didn't even need any antagonists. We just have each other.
Why did bother writing?
Fantastic.
Just throw us in a courtyard.
Man. Okay, so yeah, I make it there. Am I aware of just how fucking loud I was?
I mean, I think you were probably like prepared to be quiet and then realized like, oh, I've, been stepping pretty hard onto the stone. Like you are in the light, so, if somebody was watching you. But that being said, you haven't seen anybody watching you, so.
Could I kind of scout it? Can I hit a perception real fast and make sure that that's accurate?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay, there's...
You're fairly certain that nobody is physically watching you. The only thing that could have given you away is how loud you were going up.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna pop up there now.
And Solvas is following you?
Solvos can do what they want.
Did you get Sydney's sheet?
Me?
Tony.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know the stats of Solva, so I guess maybe
someone's gonna be tanking tonight.
Okay. Cool.
Did Sydney put anything into her token that you can just look at?
Let me see. It looks like just HP and maybe armor class, but I don't know if those are accurate.
Living shield.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and climb over here and start trying to scale up as quietly as I can.
Okay, go ahead and make me a athletics for that.
Can do.
Okay. It is difficult. There's no way you feel like you're going to be able to do this stealthily, so I will give it to you for going up there, but if you do decide to do it, like, you will be loud about it. You're going to grab into bushes and wrestle them around.
Okay.
Hey, what you doing? Stop grabbing me. I'm just trying to lead the free world.
How about this? We just move Solvas up to the front
grabbing
door.
bushes.
Grabbing
George W. Bush.
We'll move Solvas up
Anyways.
to the front door in case, as a Plan Z sort of thing.
Sure. How high up is this thing here? This
That's
pillar.
probably another 10 feet.
Okay, then if that's gonna make too much noise, I'm gonna see if Solvus will boost me up there. That might be a little quieter to interact with stone than it is to interact with shrubberies.
Yeah, I mean, Solvus would be able to do it. She can lift you up there.
Would that be an athletics with advantage?
Yeah, let's say that.
All right.
Okay,
There we
yeah,
go.
you'll be able to get up there. I think I have to
Fantastic.
actually move you up there.
Ooh.
I don't know what you can see from there.
I can see this boy.
Okay, so you can see over there. Okay, cool. So let's get back real quick to Katarina. Katarina was just going off to the side looking around at things.
Is Shaw coming with me or no?
Yeah. Not around your arm still, but
Sure. Once
But
we've
yeah,
been rejected
just-
from the front door.
yeah, but just definitely keeping a watchful eye.
Mhm.
Watching, seeing who's watching her,
What's the terrain like? You said it's dark and night, so I'm assuming there's some amount of cover if it looks like I'm about to go into the woods and take a piss.
Yeah, basically, everything that is dark and covered, it is straight up foliage, and it is actually dark there. Let me see what you can see. I wish you could see super dimmed version of things, but I guess it'll just straight up give you what is visible.
Artem,
Yeah,
also
right now it's just pitch black.
just for clarity's sake, I'm assuming yes, but would all of this count as urban terrain as far as my favorite terrain, since we're in a mansion in a city?
I'd say yeah. How's that? Is that a little bit better?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so it is. It is shadowy. There's moonlight, but that's pretty much the only thing that's there.
Where are our actual tokens? Or are you just trying to show us what it looks like?
Oh,
We're
no,
up
you're
here.
yeah, Shog, you moved up the stairs.
Or at least
it seems.
I know that I'm up here. I don't know about where Shog actually is.
I don't see. It's all dark for me up there. I don't see my
I just
token
moved you
anymore.
to the center.
Sorry, say it again.
I just moved
Oh,
you
wait
to
a minute.
the fountain.
Okay. It's because I closed the door apparently by the gate.
Oh.
Okay, now I
Weird.
can see. That was
Oh, because you have Solva selected. So you're seeing what Solva sees when you have it selected.
Oh, I didn't realize I could do that from other people's tokens.
Yes. Well, I gave you
Interesting.
I gave you permission of Solvas, so
Oh, I see.
because
see.
you're
Okay.
controlling them. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Sorry about that. Anyways,
No, you're good.
yeah. So I'm with Katarina, but more just keeping a watchful eye at this point.
Okay. So at this point, you're looking around. I did say that there would be a boss fight today. Just not the boss fight you all thought was going to happen. Where you are now, Sideman comes out onto a balcony on his house and overlooks everybody. And he's visibly, like, annoyed and distraught and looks down at everybody. He's like, it seems that there is actually somebody against the Sideman family here tonight. I thought...
Can we hear him saying
Yeah,
this from the woods?
He's
Okay.
he's addressing everybody. He's being
Okay.
quite loud.
Oh, crap.
And yeah, he looks down at
When-
everybody.
When he says that, and we're like divide the bushes, and we're like, "Shit, get down!" and then like grab Shog and hop into some bushes or something.
Yep.
Okay.
We'll just be behind this Stonehenge looking thing.
Yeah, we'll just hit the deck.
And he's like, I would have liked for everything to go swimmingly tonight, but it seems that they were able to fight off. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm sorry to all of you. I'm sorry that you have to be a part of this. Release the Skulks.
The what?
And at this
don't
point,
like
two of the people open up the doors to these side houses, and out bursts
I'm gonna move my token just so I can see what's happening.
Yeah, where
two
is this
very
happening?
large
Wow, those
furry-
guys kept
Whoa,
quiet
okay.
until they were released.
No,
outbursts,
No.
two very large furry creatures.
no. Okay.
Now we all get to roll initiative.
No.
Can I roll based on my past adventures? Before I roll my initiative, can I roll a nature check just to see if I happen to know anything about these guys,
You can roll.
or survival, I suppose?
Yeah, survival.
Okay.
I didn't roll
Yeah.
twice. Oh.
Just based on, like I said, on my past adventures, if I'm like, oh crap, Skulks, they do blah blah blah. Well, I guess not. I got a 7, so I'm gonna probably not.
Yeah, you don't really know much about them. Katarina. Okay. Everybody let me know what your initiatives are. I'm going to get us.
Victor's the highest, and then Katarina.
1-5.
1-8.
I got 1-3.
Yeah.
Wow, they rolled low.
That's good.
What do you want me to roll since we don't have the sheet for Solvas?
Uh,
Like just a flat or like a +1? Like
I think she has a +2.
okay.
So sorry. David's roll.
He said it
What
was
about
1-3.
me?
13.
Yeah, it's 1-3.
Okay.
Yep.
Sorry. Katarina.
15.
15. Shog.
Let me check. Sorry. 11.
Okay.
And Solvas is a 13.
Okay.
And I also sorry asking about another retcon. But my not really a retcon, but my brass knuckles have the concealable trait, so I can assume they're just in my pocket this whole time.
Yeah.
Because that's the whole point of the trait. Cool.
Yeah. And then Victor. 18. Okay. Now I get to turn on the combat music. Yay!
No, you don't. No.
You sure about that one? 'Cause I feel like I do.
Oh.
Ooh, oh, I can
Yeah.
actually look at the track name. Got some Drakengard in here. Okay.
Yeah.
This works.
All right. Victor, is your turn. What do you do?
Okay.
You see those things come out. They're big, they're furry, they look ugly.
Yeah, I slap prone in one movement, like slap prone and pull the carbine out, and kind of rest it and line up a couple shots, and I'm gonna go ahead and pop some of those shots off. Let me just make sure. Yeah, I'm good there.
So I have no idea where Victor and Solvis are, just because how much of the area is in complete darkness.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you wouldn't know because you were inside the party anyway, so.
Fair enough.
Do I get any advantages for being prone and or braced?
I believe you do for being prone, yeah.
Okay.
Let me make sure, but I'm pretty sure you get an advantage. Can't see all things. Brain. Prone. Range attacks you take have an advantage, yes.
Excellent. Cool. So here's the first shot.
Yep, that'll hit.
Second shot.
They both hit.
Third shot. Straight up unloading on this dude. Minus 1d6.
Ooh.
You rolled a d20.
Yeah, d20 plus 6.
Oh,
minus
yes,
1d6.
yeah. Sorry. I thought you were rolling damage. Yes, that does hit.
No. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm going to call it there. I'm feeling pretty good about how that went. So that is 3d8 plus 12. All right. So
Okay.
3 shots crack out into the night.
So you see them penetrate into this thing's flesh, but it almost looks like it's so angry that it doesn't affect it as much as you think it should.
Uh-huh.
All right, I know what that's about.
It's almost like they have intimidation stuffs. All right.
But let's just kind of yes and here. What if they didn't though? Like
No. Katarina.
Looking around this Stonehenge, I see one right here. Does it look to be aware of Shogunai's position currently?
Go ahead and Shog and Katarina make me a stealth with an advantage because you were there before all this started.
Okay. What's my normal stealth? I know it's not great.
And I'll roll its perception.
Oh, it's flat.
Yeah, both of you just barely. It does not immediately know where you are, so if anything, it's looking towards David.
Careful,
Actually,
there's
it's probably
some
looking
movement.
towards the 3 people immediately next to it.
This is just me peeking out to get a view. Okay.
So David, who's right next to the Gatling gun. But are the guards also like activating, or what? Are they just like?
Oh, the
hanging
guards,
out?
yeah, are pulling up their guns.
Got it. Okay, so shit's getting real. Shog, I don't know how I feel about this, but if you can promise to keep me safe, she's gonna hold out her hands, and then she's gonna touch the brass knuckles, and she's going to imprint energy upon them and set them ablaze.
Okay.
Ooh.
This
Ooh.
is awesome!
Can I make you emit a little bit of light, too? Yeah, I can. Look at that. For the hell of it.
Fists
Hey, I see that.
fire!
Barely.
So yeah, your fists get set ablaze. And what level or what rank are you using this at?
I have up to 3 ranks of energy,
Okay,
so I'm going to go ahead and make it that.
rank 3.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Shog, when you hit with those, you'll deal an extra 2d6.
Per hit.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So that
it's
is
gonna be
5. That's 5 MP immediately, Ryan. And every
Okay.
turn after that, you'll have to pay 3 to keep it going.
So I'm still on the old sheet, and when I update the magic, sometimes the mana like shoots all around. So I don't know if I have 32 or 64 mana.
You should have 35.
Okay.
Well, what's your highest rank in a magic skill?
I have 4 ranks in life.
Okay, then you have 63 MP.
Okay. Great. Good to know. So
That's pretty good.
can't change it for whatever reason, but I'll just
You may need
make
to
it as is.
click on something else or change something else so it updates.
All right.
Yeah,
but
there's
I am
weird
expending,
stuff that would snap correctly after I messed with other stuff.
Yeah.
but that is my action, and then I'm gonna go ahead and tuck around this rock here and pull out my gun and load it.
Okay. David.
So I have a question with your system.
Yes.
I see disarm is a free action, and I'm wondering if I could grab his gun and combine a disarm with either a shove or a trip.
Yes. Disarm's
Okay.
a free action because I believe you have to spend stamina to do it.
Yes, you have to spend 1 stamina.
Yeah.
The second question, forgive me for not remembering this. Can I also spend stamina to go into battle trance, or can I only do stamina on 1 thing per turn?
Nope, you can spend as much stamina as you want per turn.
Okay. Because I feel like once those things pop out, and this guy right next to the Gatling gun is pulling out his gun, he's going straight into battle mode. Oh shit!
Yep.
So instinctually, he would immediately go into battle trance.
Okay.
So that's 2. And then, even though mechanically I'm probably advantageous to just swipe at him, I narratively I feel like he would just go for that shotgun to prevent him from firing it at him. So I would like for him to grab the shotgun and then do something physical to trip him to knock him prone while also disarming and taking the gun away.
Okay. So what I'll say about the disarm, the wording for it. So you spend 1 stamina to attempt to disarm. It's an opposed athletics check. If you are successful, the enemy's weapon either falls to the ground or you may wield it. Failure allows the enemy to make an attack of opportunity immediately.
Oh, okay, so if I fail, he can attack me right away.
Yes.
Well, then I better not fail. Battle trance, does that do anything other than the physical? I wrote down the note about the physical damage reduction, but is there anything about advantage on physical checks, or is that only a 5e thing?
Let me check, because I don't remember offhand. Where's that intimidation tree? Intimidation. Nope, just resistance. There are,
Okay.
I believe, upgrades that do some interesting stuff, but yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I think that's in his character. That's what he would do. So
Do it.
the shield's still on his back. He's got his sword sheathed. So he's just gonna grab that gun. So I
Okay.
need opposed
Athletics.
physicality.
Yep. Well, specifically
I've got 2 ranks
athletics.
in athletics, so that'd be a +6 total.
I think you're gonna have a fairly good time, considering this thing is fairly weak and emaciated looking.
Have you seen how I roll?
Well, wow. All right, we'll see. So, yeah, you try to do it, but, you realize you grab the barrel of the gun, and then, as you're moving it, it does point, immediately towards you. Let's see how this. Let's see if it hits you. Let's see if you are quick enough to move it out of the way before it will hit. Does a 16 hit you?
It does. Well, let's see. I'm not currently wearing my shield. But no, still does not. I mean, it looks like it hits me, but wouldn't penetrate the armor.
Okay, yeah. So it hits you and like, let's say like it shoots and like bounces off your shoulder and like you're like any closer and you're like, holy shit, that would have been like point blank right at my chest.
Maul. Maul.
Yeah, you're a little like ringy in the ear.
Can I still? Okay, so that was the disarm, but can I still try to trip him? As like, because I haven't done an actual action yet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why it's a free action, because there's a risk associated with it. So yeah.
Okay, I will try to
Trip.
Actually, I'd rather shove him because I think that would make more sense than try to trip after that.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to shove him away from that Gatling gun.
It's probably a good idea.
So once again, I think it's opposed strength.
Yeah, and they're not very strong. I think you just rolled low there. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, come on!
What?
Fuck! Okay.
You beat him.
I thought that landed on the 14 for a second. Okay.
Yeah, which
push
direction
him.
do you want to push him?
I guess just straight into the wall.
Okay. Yeah, he just gets knocked back into the wall.
With a shotgun.
Yeah, but he still has a shotgun. You know.
I guess I'm out of free action, so I can't grab that Gatling gun.
No.
Okay, that's fine. I'm done.
Okay. Solvas.
Okay, so there's this dude like right on the other side of the gate. I'm assuming the gate is not like a completely opaque thing. Like she can see that there's a person over here, right?
No, it's actually like two like doors that close.
I see. Okay, so she doesn't actually know.
No.
Okay.
I mean, she would have seen that a person closed the doors before, but the doors are now closed and presumably locked.
Okay.
I've gone through 2 vodka and cranberry apples now.
Ooh, yummy.
I think first order of business
So
might
good.
be to just. So we hear that this is all. She hears this is all going down on the other side.
Yeah, I mean, she hears Victor right next to her fire off 3 shots.
Yeah. So I think she's just gonna bust down that door if she can.
Make me a athletics.
Yeah. Do you want me to just use like Shog's stats because I think they're very similar?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Athletics.
I'm winging it anyway, you know?
Yep.
17. You know what? Fuck it, just because I don't want to leave people out of the fight. Yeah, it does break the door. It doesn't, like, fully open, but, like, it breaks enough that she would be able to basically just run through and with her weight push it open. So let's say, like, it'll take 10 feet of movement to finish pushing it open.
Okay. And then I just think she's gonna attack Guard Boy right here.
Okay.
I think she also fights with fists, right?
Yeah, she's
She
got
does,
her
but she-
bladed as well.
Well, she also has the shotgun with the bayonet
Right.
and the guard
Mm-hmm.
and iron sights.
I don't. So I feel like because they're like the outside stealth group, she probably wouldn't have the gun ready to go just yet. That'd
That
be
makes
my
sense.
That's
instinct. But she'll go in and punch. Wait, what the heck happened? Oh, there we go. You said they're bladed. So what is that?
I think they're D6s.
It adds a.
Oh, I
Bladed
think
adds a.
I think it's a D4 melee attack.
No,
Well, that was
it's
just.
D6 because it's the knuckles, but I think it adds the bleeding condition. Maybe I don't remember.
Oh, yeah, that sounds right. Well, we got a 19 and a 13. Those are pretty good.
19 and
Or
13?
rather, a 20. Wait, 19. 30. Sorry, I'm looking at how. Okay, sorry, a 26 and a 20.
20 to hit.
Yeah, 26 and 20. If I'm looking at the way this splits stuff correctly. One roll was a 19, one was a 13, and it's +7, so it should be 26 and 20, right?
Oh, I didn't see you. Oh, I was like, where are the two rolls? I didn't realize that you rolled both in one. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, assuming that's correct, what I just rolled there.
Okay.
It just displays things differently, so. Okay, so those are both hits?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, both hits.
All right, so this should be, like I said, I'll just use my stats for now. So here's your damage, and then it inflicts bleeding, I suppose.
Yeah.
If that's what bladed does.
Well, I don't remember if she has bladed or not on it, or if it
Okay.
was hooked, or I don't remember.
I think she had a
Oh.
hook on it.
Does she have
Okay.
the hooked?
What does
I
that
thought
mod
it, like,
do?
it grappled a bit.
Okay, yeah.
you
Then
stab
she has
hook
she
on.
has hooked. Basically, if you successfully attack you can grapple them.
Sure, let's do it.
Okay.
That's just athletics again, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I mean like you auto grapple.
Oh, it's
basically.
just hook. Okay, cool.
Yeah. And also it's D6s, not D4s.
Oh, sorry. I'll re-roll that then.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it's +4 to each of those anyway, so it's actually 12 in this
12.
case, yeah.
Okay. So that's 2 hits, right?
Mm-hmm. Punch.
Yeah. Does quite a bit of damage. This guy is now grappled. Not dead yet though.
This works out nicely. I guess I can just do mine back to back if I'm doing Sid's stuff.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't know if there's anything else she can do.
Then we'll move on to Shog.
Okay. So Shog's got his hands on fire, his knuckles on fire, and he's gonna enter his trance. And just look at Cat and say, "All right, you take the one with the gun. I'm going after the big guy." And he's gonna charge. Ooh, charge.
Yes. Sorry, it finally happened. I finished off this 2-liter of vodka, and it can get out of my fucking freezer.
What brand was it?
Congrats.
Svetka.
Right on.
I thought you were just really happy about my charge attack. I was like, thanks, Artem. I like it too.
I got really scared when you said, I'm going to take it on the one with the gun. And I'm like, wait a minute, one of those two big guys has a gun?
No, the little guy.
I really
what
want
did
that
I
to
miss?
happen now.
Right, Artem. The little guy has a gun, right? That's the deal.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going
Yeah,
after
the
big
little
guy.
guys have shotguns.
I'm charging at big guy, and I'm going into a trance. So I'm eating up 4 stamina to do that. That's an interesting Freudian slip. Eating up 4 stamina to do that. So attack at advantage. I'm assuming that's just the first punch, right? Or would that be both punches?
Yeah, it's just the first.
Okay. And do the other party attenders count as allies, or are they just kind of a third party?
They're a
at
third
play
party.
here? Okay. So
Sorry, I forgot to roll for Sideman too.
that's so good. I'll do these two separately just for sake of math.
There we go.
So we've got wait, why
12,
did it? Oh,
and,
that's the thrall. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. I forgot to roll for the people on the balcony.
Wait, why did it only roll? I told it to roll twice. Well, okay, whatever. I'll take the 26 and I'll roll this
Well,
other
no,
one.
it did. It did. It's just above the Vita Thrall. So the first one looks like it was a 12 total.
Right, but I swear I did a 2 d20s and then another one, but whatever. Okay, so 26 would be a hit at advantage. And then here's my other fist.
So
That's not
remember,
good.
advantage is in adding a d6, not...
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. So 18 and 26 in that case.
Okay.
Or wait, sorry, no, hold on. Yes, 18 and 26.
That's a D8.
Oh, come on. I don't like just looking at the shapes. 15 and 26.
Okay. Yes. I believe they both hit. Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, so this is going to be a lot of damage because it's +3 for the charge.
Mm-hmm.
It's 2d6 per fire punch, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I already deal an additional +2 because it's spiked, and I'm going to deal +3 from being in the trance. So
Didn't you say that? Oh, you said the charge.
Yeah. Okay, so hold on, let me make sure I calculate this all correctly. So that would be okay. So it's 2d6 +6. Those are the punches as they are, plus another 3 from the charge, plus another 6 from the trance, plus 4d6 for being on fire. I think that should be correct.
Okay.
For a total of 40 damage to this first gorilla.
I have to split this up a tiny bit. Okay, so it's actually... Wait, how does it split up things?
Oh, you need it in parts, don't you? Because of the... Okay,
That's fine. I can see the things. So it's 12
Okay.
plus...
Well, the only thing that's fire is 6.
Is the 46?
6 damage is fire, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, the 46, yeah, sorry. So 13 of that is fire damage.
Okay. So that means that 27 of it?
In half would be 13, so 26 total.
Okay. Okay.
If it's resistance, cutting it in half, that sort of thing, then yeah.
Yes.
20, sorry, it's a 26 total.
Just want to make sure of something. 18. Yeah. Okay. So you sort of see it go limp for a second, and then it sort of gets back up afterwards and looks directly at you. Hey Shog. Make me a willpower saving throw.
Okay, I don't like that. My willpower is +1. All right, willpower save. That's not bad.
18. Okay.
I like how it just spun like a top in the corner, though. That was kind of neat.
I don't remember this thing's... Oh, sorry. I guess against... Okay, so this is against this roll.
Oh, come
Okay.
on!
So, you are now... It uses dagger glance on you as it looks directly at you. Your next check has 2 penalties. Oops.
My next check?
Yeah, of any sort.
Okay.
So,
And
combat
so,
checks are also attacking
Okay,
is a
okay.
check because it's a skill
Got it.
check.
Got
So your next anything has 2 penalties on it.
So -2d6?
Yes.
Okay.
Because you are just sort of afraid of this thing having gone down and then coming right back up.
Okay.
And it's also right
Did
in
it
front
come
of
up holding its own head? Like the Great Ape in Sekiro?
No. But that would have been pretty cool. And now it's turn.
Uh-huh.
So, it's going to make 2 attacks against you.
Fortunately, I'm trans and I have good DR.
So, that's...
I mean, those are both hits.
Yeah, 23 and 26.
Yeah.
So 25 and 26. Da, 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 da. Oh! I forgot to do something else. Did they actually go down? Or did... Hold on.
26 damage before.
26 damage?
Yes.
Was that was from 2 hits, right?
Correct.
So... Because I forgot to counter in, to add in their DR. That's right, they have DR too.
Well, it was 40.
Yes.
So I think that's what brought it down to 26.
Well, yeah, it took 26 total damage, but that wasn't DR. That was because of its trance.
Oh,
Yes.
The DR would be on top of it.
those
Yeah.
3 shots that I landed earlier, those had piercing 4. I don't know if that changes anything.
It doesn't actually. Well, I mean, it doesn't change anything now because that is their DR. So they took.
Okay, cool.
Your piercing counteracted the DR. Look at that. So it's 26 minus 8, basically, is what they actually
Okay,
took.
so it actually took 18 damage. So did it not go down?
Yeah, actually, this did not go down. It still did the thing
So
because
when-
it can do it on its turn, but
Oh, okay, it still did. Okay,
But
that
it
wasn't
just has-
associated with it going down. Got it.
yeah, it hasn't
Got
gone
it.
down yet, which means it can still do that. So
Okay.
you know, that's nice. Let me. Why isn't it letting me edit its HP now? Okay, I just set it back to normal. Let's do the correct minus. There we go. It's like going crazy here. All right. So Shog, you'll take this minus your appropriate
Man, watch
stuff.
that spin. Okay, so 21, cut in half from trance is a 10, and it's 2 separate hits.
Yes.
Because my DR is 5, so that zeroes the whole thing out.
Your DR is 5?
Yeah, so it would be 5/5, so I'm good, right?
Well, the first hit is 8 plus 5. So the first hit is 13.
Okay.
Second hit is 3 plus
Okay.
5, which is 8.
Oh, got it. Okay, wait.
You
so,
still take
so,
a
but
minimum
still-
of 1 damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I still have to take the minimum 1. Yeah, that makes sense. I have no argument there, but it's still with everything I got. That's it. It's just minimum hit.
Okay.
I can double check math on that if you'd like, but it should be 13 and a half would be yeah. I'm taking 1 by math.
Okay.
Wow, we just got 2 tanks just punching each other over here.
I love it. Keep them busy, Shog.
This one is also going to come right over to you, and it sort of tramples over everybody
Cool.
on its way to you.
Oh, you
brought your
friend.
A bunch of people just got it run over, which I find funny.
Hey, Cat, maybe throw something at the big guy, too.
You know they say it takes
Oh,
two to
no.
Oh, I see a crit in there.
takes
Yeah,
three
there's
to
a crit in
party.
there. Does the 15 hit?
15 will not hit.
Okay, so
But
just
it might
the
as
crit.
well have with the crit. It's still.
So that's 19.
All right, so 19 and a half is 9 minus 5 for DR is a total of 4.
4. And you're also going to take a boo-boo because you got crit.
Yeah, cool, awesome. I'll
Yeah,
mark that on my sheet.
Yep, your crit counter goes up by 1, and let's see which boo-boo you get.
I threw such a cool punch to start.
5. Oh no. Oh
I don't-
no.
Hey, how about you don't say that? I don't like this.
Why do GMs/DMs always enjoy saying that? They always do that, and it's always with a little smile.
Because Arden's a sadist.
Hey, what's the damaged roll of your armor, Tony?
Can't be. It's tempered steel.
Oh, okay. Then never mind.
What would it have been, out of curiosity?
You got
So
this
is-
boo-boo.
So is a boo-boo one of the only things that can do that to damage?
Yeah, it's one of the few things that can break your armor and weapons.
Cool. So I take like these enormous punches to the gut, and then I look down. I'm like, oh, it's tempered steel really does what it's chalked up to be.
Right, you're like looking down, you're like, oh, okay. That would have broken most everything else.
That's really worth the silver.
Alright, now it's all the people with guns' turns.
All
So
right, now
that's
that we spent
nice.
40 minutes on Tony's turns,
Alright, this guy's
Oh,
gonna
man.
take a shot at David right in front of him. What are there? I should really have these, like, things open before. +6. Okay. Nope, that's not gonna hit David. Shoots.
did Victor shoot this top guy?
Yes.
Okay, I wondered why he was already injured.
This guy is going to move over here behind David.
Are they making the Borderlands psycho sounds as they do that?
Absolutely. Does an 18 hit David?
Richard, you're muted.
Yeah, you're muted, Richard.
Also, you look like what's his name in Rear Window right now.
Yeah. I've had a long day. Needed to relax a bit. Anyway,
Very relaxed.
it does not hit. It does not hit, although it nearly does. But even if it would have, I think the shield on his back might have blocked it.
Well, you're not wielding it right now, but okay.
Either way, it doesn't hit, though.
Okay.
Damn, dude.
This one is gonna shoot at Shog.
Is there a disadvantage because I'm right there
Yep.
up against it?
Although he will move over here. You're now flanked.
Can you flank with range?
No, but when the things attack you again.
When they attack.
When.
Cool. That's fine. I know what I got myself into. 17 is not a hit.
Okay.
This tempered steel is awesome!
This guy down here
I'm so glad we upgraded our armor. Jeez.
gonna attack Solvas.
I imagine that's a hit on Solus.
Of course, Sydney's the one person that's gonna get shot right now, right?
Yeah.
Oh boy. I know she also has some DR going on.
Do you want me to operate on... Well, I have a really high DR. You want to call hers like a 4?
Sure.
I don't know what you'd want to... Okay. It's a 6 to her.
Yep. She gets shot.
Did she already take damage, or did you just do that?
I just did that.
Okay. I was like, wait a minute.
And then the person next to Sideman is gonna shoot Daphid as well.
Oh!
Oh, no, that's not gonna hit.
Artem, this one was grappled, right?
Yes.
Did you
Oh,
roll?
yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't
whatever.
roll anything really against him.
Yeah,
So,
sorry, I forgot.
An 18.
That's
instead of-
probably still a hit.
Yeah, probably still a hit. An 11 won't hit. Okay. Now Sideman. He's going to raise up a scroll that he's got, opens it up,
No.
I don't
and
like that.
starts reading something from it.
No. No.
Does it
Don't worry,
sound
my
like,
armor will protect me against magic.
Does it sound like some Cthulhu sounding ritual?
It sounds like something you haven't heard before.
Cool.
Wow, that was real low, wasn't it? You watch as the two big hulking things suddenly their wounds start to close up a little bit.
Okay. Okay.
Hey Victor, it's your turn.
Cool. Do I have a clear shot on this boy over here in front of David?
In front?
Yeah.
If you're within range, yeah.
Oh yeah, I've got a 500. I've got
Yep.
a 500 base range on this puppy. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the one in front of him. There's that.
16 will hit.
All right. Gonna roll the damage on that.
Okay.
Solid 8. Is he still up?
Yes.
I will do it again. Ah,
No, that unfortunately misses. It zooms right by him.
all right. I will take a third shot.
Nope.
All right.
Bounces
Well,
off of his
got
armor.
one more.
Oh, okay. Well, that was at a minus 1d6 at that point.
Oops. Yeah. I
So that's even lower.
forgot. Yeah. Minus 2d6. Let's see.
No, definitely not.
Okay.
Make sure you keep
I
a track
wait-
of how much ammo is loaded in it.
Oh, you know I am. Yep. Okay. And then free action. I'm going to kind of do a quick roll and over the ledge yell down to Solvus, "This guy's a wimp! You can do this!" Or actually, to encourage and assist, I'm going to yell at him, "Hey, Weenie, up here!" And hopefully distract him so she can lay in a good solid hit.
Okay, so an encourage to Solvus.
Yeah, but I'm going to do it with my...
Thanks, Victor. Take care of it.
Jeez, take a lozenge, please.
Silvus. Welcome to Mario Party.
Jeez. Leadership.
I'm playing a lot of Paper Mario. I got the Toad voice on the brain.
So you can... I'm doing the leadership inspiration, so you can use it on whatever your choice.
Okay. It's a... What is it? A D... Bleh.
That's an advantage. It's a D6.
Okay, cool.
Okay, and that's one stamina. And then I'll kind of roll back to prone position and ready up for the next round.
Okay. Katarina, go ahead and pay that mana cost. Anything else you're doing?
Sure. It's half, right?
Yes.
2?
Yeah.
Okay. Peeking around the corner here. Let's see what we got going on. I see a guard
It's a fun
on
time.
Shog and a big monster on Shog and another big monster. Is the guard fighting Shog as well?
Yes.
Okay. And then up. Sorry, it's really hard to see with this shadow everywhere. Looking up and see my brother. He's got one guard on him, but it's not too bad. I'm not sure where the others are firing right now. But Katarina, she's been stealth this entire time. She's going to pull out her carbine, and she's going to kind of take a knee, and she's going to shoot this guard here in the back.
Okay.
When attacking with light arms at a target that is using another being discovered, you get advantage. The precise aim action, that's like a whole action, right? I skip a turn
Yes.
to do a little bit better next round, and not worth it. Then I'm going to just take a shot.
I mean, it could be worth it, depending on things, but yeah.
Nice.
Nice. What'd you get
that's
the
one
D6
hit.
from?
I'm stealthed. So does
Oh,
that
right. Yeah.
give me...
Yes.
I'll take another shot. 14.
Okay. Both of those will
14
hit.
hits.
Yep.
All right, great.
Just barely.
Then, take it. Guns are, because I've only shot like twice. Those are add finesse, right?
Yes. I think. I know heavy range does not.
13 damage to this guy,
Nice.
I think.
He's still
You can
up,
see it.
but he's not doing great.
I'll try and take one more shot. $15 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Nice.
That was a lucky one.
For 6 more damage.
Oof. If it wasn't for his armor. Well, actually, wait, do you have piercing on that thing? It should,
it's a
right?
carbine. So it has a bunch of little things. It's got loading, rapid, piercing.
Yeah. Then piercing, yeah. You kill this dude.
Yay.
Yeah, he's gonna drop, and then Katarina's gonna be like, whew, and kind of roll out of there and go jump and hide somewhere in the woods. And try and like stick to cover there.
Okay.
That was 3 shots out of, I think. How many do those have?
A few.
Loading 10, so I got a while to go.
Yeah. David.
And that's my move.
Cool.
Alrighty. David is going to not technically charge, but he's going to charge up, and he's going to try to take this guy out. So his first attack, I would like to do the ability where I subtract my rank, but then I could add double that in damage.
Mm-hmm. The power attack, basically.
And so, So I am going to subtract 5, which is the maximum I can do.
Mm-hmm.
And I will see if I hit him, and if not, I'm just going to do a regular attack afterwards.
Yeah, you definitely hit.
118. Yeah, alright. In which case, I'm probably just going to keep thrashing and do the same thing twice. Oops. I keep on forgetting it doesn't save the... Actually, no, second one, I'll just do the full. Ah, so close to a crit.
I mean, it'll hit.
Yeah. Okay, so that's a total of 2d10.
You're probably going to kill this guy.
Plus the physicality for each, so that's another 8. Let's go. Okay. Okay. And then there is my rage for both, which is plus 2 each. Plus 10. All right, this is gonna be a lot of damage.
Yeah, he what do you want to do to him, just out of curiosity?
I charge in, stab him through the gut, and then pull out and just whack his head off.
Okay. Yeah, he did.
He really
Excellent. I will then turn back. Can I intimidate as a free action? Because I'm going to look at this guy down the stairs like, you want some of what I just did?
I would say no, because there's a specific like dagger glance thing that you could do as part of the intimidation
fine.
tree. I mean, you could.
Well, he's gonna do it for fluff anyway, and I don't know if he has a line of sight to Sidemen, but he'll look up and give a glare at him too.
Sideman's smirking. You can see him.
With the rest of my move and a free action, can I grab this gun?
It is mounted currently. It's like on a tripod sitting there. It's not just.
Yeah, I know. Like, could I grab it with one hand and have my sword in the other hand?
I mean, sure, I guess.
Okay, I just want to have like possession over this gun before anybody else tries to take it from me.
Okay. Solvas.
So Solvas is currently still grappling this one dude.
Mm-hmm.
And she's gonna just finish him off. Is the plan. Anything given for grappling?
There's a whole slew of like things that you can do in a grapple.
Okay. I mean, she's just gonna attack him.
Yeah,
while
that's
he's grappled.
Yeah. So let me real quick. Grappling. The controller party of the grapple may make a standard action to make a single unearned attack. You can use your strength modifier to choke them. You can drag them. You can use them as a hostage to provide you full cover. You can hush them to keep them from making any noise. You can pin them. You can release them. You can also throw/slam them.
Okay. I think she's just gonna attack.
Okay.
All right. You like that HeroScape toy?
It's kind of great. I'm also almost done my third vodka crit apple.
Yeah. All right, we're just gonna attack this dude. Oh, there's a crit in there. Hello.
Nice.
Shall I? You still want me to roll damage, or is this just happening?
How much HP do they have? I don't think it's possible for them to live. But for
Okay.
the fun of it, you want to roll damage anyway?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
I feel like it's satisfying.
yeah.
I don't want to deny you guys.
And the leadership thing means I can add the d6 to the damage?
Think tech.
No, it's towards any check, not towards damage
Okay.
stuff. I think one of the upgraded things lets you add towards damage.
Gotcha. All right, well, we'll just do this for now for 10.
Oh yeah, they're dead.
Yeah.
They didn't
So
have that
Solva's
much.
just like, while it's hooked and grappled, I think she's just going to like pull the hooks this way, like across, and just like double slit the thing's throat, and it just
Nice.
goes down. All right, that's one more taken care of.
All right, Shog.
Okay.
So technically, just to say, Shog doesn't know that they will get back up when they get taken down.
right.
At least not yet.
Right. But he does know he feels this weird dagger glancy thing happening.
Yes.
So in order,
Shog, in one of the few times of his life, is afraid of the thing in front of him.
yeah. So in his mind, he's like, all right, well, if it made me afraid of it, maybe I can trick it into being scared of me. So I'm gonna actually feint attack this one on the bottom. My deception is just a flat roll, but here's
It's against
that.
their what? I forget at this point.
Insight. Hey, that's not bad. And I'll.
Insight. I
That
don't
does
think
take-
these things have good insight.
That was my thought too.
Well, they got +3s actually, but
Fighting Dr. Zaius over here.
because insight is will. Let's
That was a
see.
really good reference, I just want to say.
I almost rolled a D200.
I lose.
I've been a little
What a
too
hit.
much.
Oh, that was
yeah.
close, but yeah.
Okay, so I got rid of one of those D6s against me then, basically.
Okay, yeah, good call.
Yep, thank you. All right, and now we punch. We punch. I almost rolled 20 d20. That would have also been a mistake. All right. Intimidation damage is just to damage, not to hit, right?
to damage. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Uh,
+7.
so that's a 13 and a 12. Oh, actually, I didn't actually take away the other thing. Well, I probably don't even need to bother.
Yeah.
Right, I'm guessing neither of those are hits anyway, so
Well, the first one would have been, but if you had to take a D6 away, it's not possible.
it's gonna do it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
13 is their minimum.
Well, he's afraid. What are you gonna? Is he still afraid of it,
No.
or is it just on the one round?
It's just for the next check, actually.
Okay.
The
So
thing is,
after
it could keep doing it.
Sure. Well, his after the feint attack misses, like he feint attack misses, but he feels like, all right, now at least like maybe now it's a little afraid of me. Like he feels like he at least balanced himself out in that one.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, yeah, I guess that's it. Well, at least I know he's gonna get attacked, so his trance is gonna keep going.
Yeah, let's see how afraid of you they are. Oh, I think those are both gonna hit.
23 and 24, yeah.
I'm just gonna roll for both of them, and we'll roll all the damage.
Okay.
I think that are those all. No, the first one might not be a hit. That's a 14.
Yeah, so 3 total hits.
3 total hits. Okay. So this is 3 hits. Apply your DR and everything accordingly.
Well, so it'll be half and then minus 15.
Oh, okay. So I could just roll. Actually, I could just roll the 3d8. Take half of this because it
Yeah,
would have
you
been
can
a plus
just
15
do
overall.
because of distributed property of math. You can just
Yep.
do it however you want it, and it'll still equal out.
Yep. So just take half of this, and this is what you take. Not bad. Okay.
Wait. So 4. Wait, that was it.
Yeah, I took a
Everything.
Well, they also have a +5 to each thing, but I just took that away.
Oh,
'Cause you have the
gotcha,
minus
gotcha,
5
gotcha.
DR.
Okay, so a total of 4.
Yeah. And you're gonna get dagger glanced again.
Cool. That was willpower, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oops. What? Now my health is doing weird things. There we go.
You got a 17 to beat as they intimidate you.
Okay. All right, come on, buddy. Don't be afraid. What? There we go.
Oof.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I think it's more like Shog's getting surrounded by these things slowly, and
Yeah.
that's really unnerving him.
Oh, come on! I just want to punch something!
Every time I come back to the thralls, I'm like, why are you guys here? Well, I needed minions, that's why. So this dude's gonna shoot at David. Oh! Look at that, somebody gets a hit for once.
God damn it!
So that is 1d8 plus 4.
Good lord, the amount of die that's showing up on screen at once. What is happening?
So that's 6 damage minus your DR and everything. It's always going to be minimum 1.
It's a 1 then.
Okay. He's feeling
Between
lucky.
DR and,
He's feeling lucky. He's going to try and shoot again. He got you once. Let's see. Yeah, that's not going to hit the second time.
I use my sword to block anime style. Haha!
Which dude is
This
this?
is what rank 5 is. This is my true power.
Rank 5 is fairly high level. Alright.
That's what I was saying earlier. I'm amazed that he's gotten to rank 5 so quickly.
Well, I kind of... That guy's also going to hit you. I kind of on purpose gave you guys a whole bunch of XP to see... To, like,
To see how it-
explore
yeah,
things. Because it's a beta test, like... I want to see what
Yeah.
happens at higher levels. I do think the Skulks
Damn.
are,
So,
like... I was like, I should take it easy with them, because I have a much more terrifying version of these guys, and now I'm like, you guys could have totally taken the much more terrifying ones. I should not second
damn, so
guess
now I'm
myself.
getting shot at from up above.
Yep, that's gonna be 7
Bastards.
minus whatever your stuff is.
Okay. Unless I did something wrong, I think I have DR 5, and then so that's down to 2, and then half of that would still be 1.
That's fine. This is where the bound HP really comes in handy, because like even at high levels, when the enemies start dealing like a whole bunch of damage, like with all the stuff, it makes sense.
I'm down to only 17 health.
Sideman is gonna take a look out to the side, because he knows that the young girl is out there somewhere.
No, he doesn't.
Well, he might not. Roll me a stealth, Katarina. He might be unaware.
I mean, he can still make an
Where
educated
stealth?
guess, but he wouldn't know
Can they
where.
hide with half cover? Would the bushes give me half cover?
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, he does not know where you are. Well, that's fine, because he will just do other things then. That's fine
I
with
don't
him.
like that.
Okay. Yeah, let's do this. This is interesting. Hey, David, go ahead and make me a vitality saving throw.
No, thanks.
Leave my brother alone. Leave my family alone.
Well. Oh no. Okay.
Wow.
Hey, David. Oh, you are lucky. One lucky son of a bitch. You take
Wow,
4.
that is some low.
It really is. You take 4 necrotic.
Oh, that
As you
feels
feel
slightly bad.
The life drain
That
out
could
of
have
you a
felt a
little
lot
bit.
worse.
God damn,
That
that could
could've
have
felt a
been
lot
way
worse.
worse.
Yeah, that could have ended me right there.
Yeah, that's good. Kill you on the spot.
Jesus Christ, that was so fucking close. It was just low rolls. All right, Victor.
All right. I'm not seeing. All this up here is shadow for me.
Yep.
Am I supposed to be able to see from up here?
Two squares above me is Sidemen.
Yeah, you would be able to see. You know that Sidemen, like, do you see my cursor?
I see your cursor, yeah.
So
but
Sidemen is here, and there is a guy with a shotgun right here.
Okay. Dang it. Okay. It's like. All right, I'm gonna shoot shotgun guy. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot shotgun guy.
He's up on a balcony, right?
Yes.
Him and Sidemen.
There's a shotgun guy up on the balcony, and there's a shotgun guy at the bottom of the stairs.
And Sidemen's on the balcony as well.
Well, it's like the Gatling gun should be able to hit the guy on the stairs, but it can't swivel around and get the guy shooting you from behind. You know what
I was
mean?
actually just about to ask that for my next round.
Yeah, you could
how far
absolutely
it can
use it.
move.
It's primed.
But I don't know
Yeah.
where you wouldn't be able to stand anywhere if you're aiming it behind you.
I'm gonna move a bunch of the civilians because they probably are cowering, like running away.
Or dead by being trampled.
Well, actually, yeah, no, I totally forgot about that. A couple of these dudes are just straight up dead. So I will
Nice.
leave them where they are. Yeah, 29 definitely hits.
Okay. I'm assuming one shot won't kill him, so I'm gonna rattle off a second shot at him.
Okay.
Look, when Stacy
13,
can't die.
13 does not hit.
Okay, and final round in the chamber, going out. There we go.
Ooh, that's it.
There we go. Okay,
That's what I like to see.
so that's 1, 2, 3 d8
Okay.
for critical. That's double.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Plus 8 because you only do the modifier twice or once. Okay.
Once per
cool,
attack,
cool.
yeah.
24, and that is piercing for.
Yeah, he's just straight up. I say like the first shot probably like hits him in the side or in the leg, and he's still there. The next shot just goes whoop, right through his head, and he falls down.
Hell yeah. Sweet. And then as a free action, I'm going to use my bandolier to reload.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Okay. Katarina, go ahead and spend MP or mana if you want to keep Shog's thing up.
Yeah. How's Shog doing against those two furry boys?
I mean, they're there.
I'm at roughly 60% health.
Can I?
And they both have taken a lot of hits, but yeah, we don't know about the revive thing or whatever it is.
Tell you what, if I can take out this guy that's bothering David, he can spin that Gatling gun around, and he can light up that entire area.
The guy next to David is dead. There's the guy at the bottom of the
yeah, there's
stairs.
Artem, do we see or hear Sidemen reciting this weird chant?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes to both.
Wait, did you say stamina?
Then,
Well, never mind.
So, okay, there's a guy at the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah. And then,
Is
of
he
course,
approaching
there's...
David right now.
Yeah, there's a guy at the bottom of the stairs, there's Sidemen and another guy on the balcony.
Gotcha. Has this guy taken any damage yet?
No.
You can't see
No.
who I'm pointing to. Okay. Then Katarina's going to go ahead and take aims at that guy, I guess.
Okay.
Do I get advantage because he doesn't know about me, or no?
Yeah, sure. You stealthed. Yeah, that'll hit. Is that the second shot?
Yes.
Yes. The second shot will not hit.
I'll attempt a third.
Okay.
And it's a hilarious miss.
Yeah,
Well,
that misses.
That's one. Or
Alright.
almost minimal damage.
Still something. At least the gun goes through the armor.
And Katarina's going to kind of press herself against this wall here to try and make sure she's not picked off by wandering billionaires looking to kill her. And that's my move.
Okay. Real quick, because it just popped into my head. David should have taken more damage because the guns they have piercing. Because they have guns. And I totally forgot about that. They're piercing 3. So you would only have 1 DR from the hits that you took.
Instead of 5.
Instead of the 5. Sorry, you would have 2 DR then.
Okay, so...
So you took 2 hits, which means you should be taking 2 more damage from each time?
I mean, it'd be a total of 6 more, and half of that is 3.
Okay,
but-
yeah, then 3. 3 damage.
Okay, and I'm down to only 10. Okay. I'm about at half health now, a little bit over.
Okay, David.
I would like to try to grab this Gatling gun and spin it, like, I want to, like, move over all the way to, like, here, like, spin it all the way around and point it up towards Sidemen. Is that possible?
No, it won't go all the way that way. It's kind of like in a 180-degree arc. You could point it anywhere down, but it won't go all the way around.
Well, in that case, I try to move it, and it's not moving enough, so I settle for this guy at the bottom of the stairs.
Oh, okay. Here, let me spin it the right way for your immersion. There we go.
Okay. I fire at that guy.
Make me a heavy ranged attack.
Oh, I'm not proficient at that.
So...
I have a +1.
So, the Gatling gun has a special property on it called Full Auto. And basically what it says is... if you attack with a penalty, you double the weapon's damage dice.
I'm not going to attack with a penalty because right now I only have a +1.
Okay, then go ahead and roll normal then. Well, you're going to hit. Roll 3d6.
3d6?
Yes.
Who is this going towards?
Damn,
the guy
that's
down
it.
on the stairs?
About to get turned into Swiss cheese.
That's it. Yeah, he gets 3 bullets in him. He's barely alive, but he's just... He's hurt.
I'm surprised it only does 3 shots per round.
Well, it can do 6 if you do the full auto. You did half of what it can do, basically.
Oh, I see. So it's only if you do the full auto with the penalty. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
With full auto, it becomes a
Well-
66 weapon, which is kind of absurd.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess that's it. And hopefully somebody visibly can see me, like, trying to get it at Sidemen, but just can't.
Solvus.
Alrighty.
Should this guy get a little death marker or something?
He's
Okay, so-
near
Oh,
death.
is
He's
he?
not dead. He
God
has
damn!
2 HP. He had 13. He
Jesus
did 11.
Christ!
Just surveying the situation. Let's see.
To be fair, you didn't roll super high on the damage with it anyway.
That's true.
So she can't. Without like a dash or charge, she's not really gonna be able to do much in the way of combat this time.
Okay.
So I think first she's gonna look up at where Victor is up on this tower and just, hey, are you cool if I move forward?
Absolutely, do what you do.
I'm so glad to finally be using my real voice.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Get a lozenge, please.
What's her speed? 25?
No, it should be 30.
Oh, it is 30. Okay.
She's like
And
the
then-
woman Dickens was originally betrothed to.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess actually, with a charge, she could get to this guy.
She could.
Although, does she technically? I guess she really wouldn't see him on the other side of this corner until she was like here. But I mean, I guess like fluff-wise, it's possible she could go see him on the other side of the shed and then decide to charge.
She could hustle and just take normal attacks.
Okay. Yeah. I guess that would be the case. I'm not keeping track of the stamina, but I don't foresee her using more than she has during this encounter. So,
Okay.
all right. She's gonna run up. Oh, she gets advantage on these attacks. Actually. Oh wait, no. Are these things too big for that?
No, I'd say she would get an advantage.
Okay. Well, they're both going at the bottom one.
Okay.
So that would be a.
So the first one is.
Oh, I need to roll
10
another d6, don't I?
10 plus 7, so 17 is the first one. The second one is 11 plus 2, 13.
13.
They're both gonna hit.
Okay. Okay, cool. D6 plus 3. Actually, I think that should be plus. No, plus 3 is correct. All right, so 13 to this one that's sandwiched.
Okay. He will take 5.
Cool. And I guess that would be all for Solvus for now.
Okay. Shog.
So this one is probably not looking too great now, if I had to guess.
Yeah, it's not looking. If you like mouse over it, you should see it like gives you a
Yeah,
little.
the badly injured thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It did. I am still scared of it, right?
Yes. So two penalties to whatever you do next.
I'm gonna attempt another feint attack to give me a little more balance, like I did last time.
Okay.
Well, we'll
No.
see. Well,
What is it against?
It's insight, right? Yeah. Possible. It would just have to roll really badly.
Oh no!
I'm extra scared now.
It sees right through it.
Yeah, I guess I already attempted to do it once. All right. Well, that's
Yeah.
fine. It is what it is. All right. So this first one is going to be a miss.
Make sure
Wait,
you're keeping track of your stamina.
Yeah, I am. I don't have much left. There we go.
No.
Yeah, no, not a hit. That's a -3. but the other attack is just normal.
Okay.
Hey, that should be a hit.
That'll hit. Yeah.
Alrighty, so we've got it's normally a d6 plus it's on fire. So that would be 3d6 plus 3 for my intimidation plus I had something else. Oh, that I had a charge before. That's right. So I don't have that now. So 17.
Okay. So it does the thing. You see it like stagger and like fall a little bit, and then it just sort of rises up again. It's not looking great, but it does rise up again.
It gets back up. Okay, like does it appear like it was fainted and then got back up, or is it
Yeah.
just like it took an okay?
Mechanically,
Okay.
they have the half-orc thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if this was somehow tied to what Sideman was doing, but
No.
I guess
It doesn't
not.
seem magical. It just seems like it
They have a last wind, a last second chance kind of thing.
Yeah, like imagine like you're like boxing it because literally fist fights. You like hit
Yeah.
it in the jaw and you see it like get knocked out for a second, then it rights up again.
I just realized I was flanking, so do you want me? If it just gets back up, I guess I probably shouldn't bother seeing if there's another hit, right?
Possibly. I mean, it depends on how much it would have done.
Let's see. Let's just. Well, I guess I undo one of the d6s So that actually isn't going to turn the other into a hit.
Okay.
Well, actually, wait, no, because I forgot to add my +7. So 3 + 5 is 8 plus. Oh no, that's 3 - 5. Never mind. It won't hit.
Okay. Their turns.
Thanks for indulging me.
I'm just gonna roll all their hits. Ooh, some low rolls there. You might not get hit. That is 11, 15, 13, 22.
22 is going to hit. Nothing else.
Okay. Look at you getting off a little scot-free.
Yeah, that's right. You fall and get down, but I can take hits too.
So 12.
Well, 12, cut in half for 6, -5 for DR, 1. Unless you already did.
I gotta write some rules about that, because technically if you were to take the DR first and then half, it would be more damage.
Yeah, I'm not sure what order you like. You need an order of operations, basically.
Yeah, I do. That's something I have not thought about.
If we're doing technical order of operations, if we're doing PEMDAS, it would be the resistance first, because it's a divided by 2 and then a minus, but that's up to you.
I don't know if that always applies for gaming.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure. I will say I've been doing it the same way every time.
I
so,
would
like,
say...
if you just want me to stick with that, or do you want me to do it the other way?
Well, up until this point...
I think it's the...
Yeah, up until this point...
I think it's the damage reduction first.
Yeah, that's what I would think, because it's like going through your armor first, and then you get hit.
So that means taking less in the end.
It would be 12 minus 5 divided by 2.
Okay, so it would technically be more if you did that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you want me to start doing it that way?
Yes. It wouldn't have mattered up until this point, because I think it would have gone down to 1 regardless.
Yeah, it's just so in this time it's 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
So
that's fine.
I need to write something in on that.
Yeah.
Because
that's exactly why we're doing this.
Yeah.
So you can test it out. I am now at 50% health for what it's worth.
And go ahead and make me another willpower saving throw.
Oh, cool.
And Solvus can make one too.
Okay.
So it can make a fear sight every single round.
Yes.
I don't know what
And the
Solvus's
DCs
would.
for it, like
The DC is its intimidation roll, which is
what
just a
would
flat
you-
D20.
What would you like me to do for willpower for Solvus? I feel like hers is better than mine. So like
give her
plus
plus
2?
2.
Okay. Well, we both did pretty poorly there. Hey!
Shog
It
is
doesn't
not
matter.
afraid. Solvus is afraid. To be fair, Ryan, these are boss level enemies.
Wait,
so
is Solvus afraid? Oh, it's 2 separate rolls?
Yeah,
Got it. Okay.
because
I
they're
go-
2 separate enemies.
So
they
it
can only
starts
do
to
it
do
to
the-
1.
It starts to do the thing, and I go, "Why don't you pick on somebody your own size?" And it turns around to Solvus, and Solvus goes, "Goop."
Okay. That's them. This dude who's somehow alive runs up
Fucking
here.
A.
He's gonna shoot at David.
I whack him with the... Oh...
He runs up to you, points it directly at you. Click.
Bow.
And then from above you, let's see what that does. That'll probably hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
That'll do, pig. That'll do. Oh, no, I scrolled too far. My monster manual is not formatted nicely. So remember, only 2 damage reduction against these.
Right, so instead of 6, it's 4, and then half of that would be 2?
2, yes. Alright, at this point, Sideman absolutely has seen Katarina. Katarina, make me a vitality saving throw.
Can he see me from there, though? I'm ducked behind a wall.
It's a pretty high up balcony. It's like over 10 feet.
I mean, if you're seeing him, I feel like he ought to be able to see you.
Yeah.
No, I mean I can see everything because I can see it, but I wouldn't be able to take a shot on the back guy there
Yeah, you could.
because there's floors and. How tall are these stairs?
They're not that tall. They're like
All right.
10 feet or so. So
Okay.
Sidemen's only really like
You
20
said
feet above you.
vitality?
Yes, vitality saving throw.
Well, it's been fun, guys. No.
Oh.
Nice.
Fine, I only take half of 60.
Oh, it also. We got opposing nat 20s there.
Look at that. Look at that. So you'll take half of this. As you stand it, you feel like the life being sucked out of you a little bit. And then... I believe I have this written in here, and if I don't, that's my bad, and we'll just move past it. Or maybe I don't. Never mind. Okay.
What's up?
I thought I had something else written in here, but I don't. Okay.
Well, let me just consult with my how to screw the players list and see what else we want to do here.
Okay. Victor. Yes.
What? Yeah. What?
Mhm.
How can I help you today?
It is your turn.
Oh. Okay. I thought it was Sidemen's. Whew.
Sidemen took his turn. He attacked your sister.
That dick. Is he still reading from this ritual thing?
Absolutely, he is. It's his favorite book.
I'm gonna shoot a hole through that book
Oh.
and hopefully hit his face in the process.
I would say that's a called shot at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a fairly small target, so you would probably be making it at 2 penalties.
Okay, so that'll be my 1 penalty
'Cause
after
you're
the
prone.
bracing.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Fingers crossed.
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay. Go ahead and roll me damage.
Absolutely. +4, right? Yes.
Okay. So, you shoot at Sidemen. Why doesn't he have his fucking health on the token? There we go, that's better. You shoot at Sidemen. It goes through his scroll and hits him. So I will take the damage on that, and I believe you get something else for a called shot that you do. Let me look at it exactly. Because we haven't actually done a called shot yet.
I'm stupid pleased with myself right now.
Okay. Yeah, okay, it would have been a 2d6. But since you called shotted the thing, let's just do the damage to him regularly. So that's that. Minus his DR.
And I've got the 4 piercing.
Oh, okay, so his DR doesn't even matter. You hit him right in the chest, and you can see it, like, does quite a bit to him, and he looks directly at you.
I'm gonna unload another couple shots at him.
Okay.
As I smile, just grin ear to ear. So that's just the... Okay. Blank now, because I'm not at disadvantage.
That, I believe, just barely hits. I think his AC is...
Sweet.
That'll just barely hit.
And this train keeps a rolling all night long, so I'm gonna do one more shot, minus
So-
1d6.
Okay, that next shot you do at him, even though it looks like it hits him directly, you see as the bullet, like, hits, there's this sort of like shimmer all around him as it hits him, and it like hurts him just a little bit. That'll hit.
All right. Another D4 or D8 plus 4. Another 11. And I'm going to do my fourth and final available. Minus 2d6.
That does not hit.
Okay, well, it was worth a shot.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't look great at all, especially because the first shot took him by, like, such a hit. But whatever, like, shield thing he's got going on is preventing a lot of the damage from your bullets.
Well, I'm glad I roughed him up the way I did. Yeah. Is there anything I can take cover behind here?
Yeah, I mean, all of those pillars you can get some cover.
All right, that would require me jumping out and down. I'll stay up here. I've got a nice elevated spot. Pretty clear shot. I think I'm going to stick here for now.
Okay. Katarina.
Katarina, let's see, we've got one big... He's barely injured. One person
Yeah, I've
unconscious.
kind of been
Oh, I
focusing
didn't
on the
realize-
little guy. Or the bottom guy, rather.
Gotcha. I see you hover over him, you can see unconscious or near death. That's pretty cool. You said it's only 10 feet up. And this guy hasn't been even touched. Well, am I able to take a couple shots at... If he's able to see me, does that mean I can shoot him?
At
Being
Sidemen?
Sidemen?
Yeah, I'd say
Or
so.
is there a shotgun guy? Is the shotgun guy next to him?
The shotgun guy is next to him. I
Still
say
alive?
you could shoot at him, you'd take a penalty. He would probably have half cover.
And then there's this guy who's right here. I'll go ahead and...
He's the easiest guy for me to reach.
The guy on the ground?
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about that guy. I can take good care of him.
Well, I can't do much in the way of damage, so it's good if I can pick people off that are weak already, so that the main people can go after the strong boys.
Okay.
So then I'll move over to here, and I guess take a... And you know, that's too far. If I can just kind of peek up around this wall and shoot at this near death guy,
Okay,
then I'm going to do that.
go ahead.
And do I get advantage for having half cover or no?
No, you don't get advantage for cover.
Okay.
If you were prone, you would get advantage, but then you probably wouldn't be able to see them.
So 12 hit?
No, it does not, unfortunately.
Okay. I'll try again, but with, I guess, disadvantage.
No, it does not.
12 again. Then that's really all I can do. Oh, I pay more
Yes.
mana to keep the Fire Fist going. And that's it for me. That's all I got.
Okay. David.
When that guy runs up the stairs and tries to shoot me and all it does is go click, I think David's
Yes.
gonna smile and just move the Gatling gun right in that guy's face.
Okay.
I want to blow the shit out of his face.
Phrasing?
Just gonna
No.
move that there for you. There you go.
Just gonna
Go ahead and make me that
go in there.
that heavy ranged attack for the hell of it.
Okay. It's only a +1, so it's quite possible he'll dodge this.
I don't think you will.
yeah!
Go
our
ahead
next
and roll me
conversation.
66.
I just want to shoot him 3 times through the face and just have his head explode into all sorts of guts.
Yeah,
You know what this is? What's the Fallout perk? Bloody
bloody
mess.
mess. Yeah. Absolutely.
the body just detonates.
I just want to say,
Slow
like, you
motion.
shoot through him, and, like, just, there's no head anymore. He just falls backwards about 15 feet away.
All right,
That was great.
21 damage to his face. And after that, can I'm not looking very good anymore, and this guy above me keeps on shooting me, amazingly not hitting me in the head.
Yeah.
Can I, like, duck for cover underneath here or something?
Sure.
I do that.
I'll give you half
'cause
cover.
I am tired of getting shot by this guy.
I think he should have technically been getting above you advantages, but I forgot about that. So we're good. Yeah.
Or like a higher
Okay.
ground advantage thing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's actually written in there, and I just haven't been looking at it.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else?
I don't think there's anything else I can do. I don't think I have any, like, bonus action heal stuff, so I think that's it.
Okay. Solvus.
All right, so she's all afraid, but she's gonna attack the one that's near death. I mean, considering this one, I guess like the reason for her being afraid is it goes down and comes like ow. But she's gonna. Oh, I'm sticking. The voice is sticking for the evening, by the way. So just be prepared
Fantastic.
for. Oops! I accidentally.
Code now.
Yeah. Oh boy, got item. All right, but she's gonna throw fists at the one that got up. The first one with that double disadvantage going on.
Okay. Ooh, look at that.
20.
How does she want to do it?
Nice.
All right. So it comes back up, and Shock's just like, "Oh, come on, why won't it stay down?" And she just goes, "I'll make it stay down." And she's gonna punch, and in the exact same way that so like she goes to do like the double throat slit like she did for the little thing, but since it's bigger, it's like she goes and then has to make like a slight adjustment, and then actually pulls it off, and the big ape goes down.
Yep, first ape goes down. Technically, it's a skulk, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you used a white gorilla photo. I'm gonna
Yes.
call them apes. And seeing all this craziness going on over here by the balcony. Actually, I think she's gonna move toward Kat since she probably sees her now.
Okay.
And just, what can I do for you?
Get me onto that balcony.
Oh yeah. What is that? Fastball special? Is that what they call that?
That'd be amazing. Yeah.
That is exactly what I need.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, she ran to your little sister first. Okay. And but that leaves Shog with this other ape.
Yep.
But I'm not afraid, right? Like I rolled fine if I remember correctly.
Yes, you're fine.
Do I still have fire fists?
Yep, I believe Ryan has been paying the mana costs.
I
Well-
have been, yes.
The
Well,
one
one
will
hit.
not hit,
Yeah.
but yep, one definitely hits.
All right. So we got, let's see. That'd be 3d6 plus 3 for my rage. Oh no, plus another 3 because of my damage mod. So 20 total.
20 total? Okay.
That's what I forgot last time, but I guess it doesn't matter because the thing still gets up when it hits 0. So
So,
so it's 20 total.
9 of that is... Okay.
All right, yeah. So 9 of that's no 14. 10 of that is if trance damage counts as physical,
Yeah. Yes.
then 10 of it is physical, and 10 of it is fire. So a total
How-
of 15 in that
How
case.
is 10 of it fire? You only rolled
The-
2d6.
Right, yeah. I got there's 2 5s in there, so it'd be 10 fire.
Wouldn't it be 9 fire? Because they're the last two?
Yeah, they're the ones at the end.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. In my head it was fire, normal punch, but whatever. Okay,
Okay.
so
So
Yeah.
11 of it
What you
is... Yes, 11
yeah,
of
so
it is
11's
that.
physical and 9 is fire.
Okay. So,
So a total of 14.
11 minus 4. Oh my god. 11
Oh, right. I forgot about their DR.
minus 4 divided by
7,
2.
3, 12 total.
Okay. Yes, 3. Yeah.
Math!
It's not looking great, but you definitely are hurting it.
Yeah. I think Shog's got this one under control, fortunately.
Probably. You know, I keep thinking about it more and more. Maybe these were a good, like... I don't know. A good balance. Anything else on your turn? Okay. Well...
Come on, hit me!
Stop trying to hit me and hit me! 20 and 16.
20 will hit.
That's 9.
All right.
Total.
So 2 total.
Okay. So this guy is gonna go ahead and drop down here. He's gonna turn around and shoot towards Daphid. That'll probably hit.
What is it?
It's 20 total.
Yeah, I never took out my shield, so that definitely hits.
Okay.
Guys, I'm close to going down.
So that's 10. So DR2 and Battle Trance.
So 4.
Yeah.
I'm down to 4 HP.
Well, he's gonna try one last shot.
That just took half of my remaining health.
And he's gonna miss that next shot, so.
Thank God for that.
Guns are powerful.
Andrew, I was about to report your post to the group admin, which would be Richard. But I wouldn't want it to actually do something. I don't want it to, like, I don't know if that, like, pulls it off the page for everybody, so I'll just leave it.
I just saw the post like a second ago.
I hate it so much.
Oh
Me
my
too.
god. Well, I'm not gonna show it.
When I was
No.
staring here for like 5 minutes, that's what was there. That someone had contaminated my vision
For the
and my
stream,
eyes.
for the stream that can't see it, it's awful.
It
Thanks.
is.
Thanks, Andrew.
See, the thing is, I had to share my pain because my human eyes.
Oh, you shared it.
were
The very first
affected.
lady in the chariot just made me go, "Oh, come on, what is this?"
Oh lord. Alright.
All right, let's finish.
Wow.
Let's finish off this business rival.
Alright, so Sideman, realizing that he's real hurt at this point, he doesn't like anything. He doesn't like any of you. He's very angry.
Well, that makes-
He pulls something out of his coat, lights it, and throws it at Katarina and Solvas. I'm gonna need both of you to make me a dex saving throw.
Okay. I don't.
Damn, he's
think,
got some range on his throw.
I don't think Solvus is very dexy. Unless there's something with the porcupine people I don't know about. Or pangolin, rather.
I mean, I don't remember what the stats are, but they do get finesse. Like, a bump
Okay.
to finesse.
You want to call it a +2?
Do I add anything to this for
Hey!
because I have cover?
No. Finesse saving throw only.
You got
Let's
on your
see.
aim, bud!
Alright. So... Katarina, you will not save. Basically, Solvas, you see what lands at your feet looks suspiciously like a stick of dynamite.
Oh.
And that's just gonna explode. So, Katarina, you're gonna take this damage.
Oh, there's no way this ends well.
Oh.
Is that half
our
for
sister
Solvus?
dead?
No, Solvis is fine. It's a weapon. So it doesn't get the half stuff.
I'm dead.
Okay. Well, you're knocked out. You're at 0.
Yeah, the
Okay.
TNT knocked me unconscious.
I mean, you got, like,
Does,
blasted back
actually-
and everything.
I want to... Oh,
Actually,
I
does
have to
damage
say-
resistance do anything?
Yeah, it is still physical.
Okay, so then I have DR5.
Okay. So you're not dead. You're just real hurt.
I just want to say, when asking
it
Sydney,
just
when she
blows me off my
said,
feet.
when Sydney said she had to miss because she wasn't feeling well, I said, what would be Solvis's general approach to this situation? Ryan's immediate response, save Katarina.
All right. So just to make it more, I'm gonna move you guys a little bit to where you would be out of, after the blast.
Yeah.
So how much does that does 9 to Katarina then?
I have 4 HP left.
4 out of 19. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
We have the exact same then.
I feel really good about this boss fight. Like, it seems like it's fairly well balanced.
It's been a pretty even trading of blows.
Yeah. Victor.
Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is take another couple crack shots at Sideman. Try to put him down.
Yeah, he looks especially crazy at this point.
Bastard. And then for bracing,
Yeah, that hits. Damn, that was almost a 22.
alright, gonna go again.
That does not hit.
Going again.
No.
Ah,
So the first one will
okay.
hit.
Yeah, I'll call it there.
See how much
Okay.
damage it does.
Yeah.
Not a lot. My
Not a whole
god.
lot.
He does not look good at all. He's bleeding out of his mouth. He's hunched over a little bit. He's just leaning on the railing at this point. He still has that shimmery thing around him, but he's just not feeling good.
I'm gonna bellow, give it up, Sideman!
He's just gonna raise up a middle finger to you.
Fantastic. I'm gonna sling the carbine over my shoulder, and then I am booking it. I'm guessing I can take cover in that ledge behind the in the fountain. Is that
I'll give you half.
accurate? Half cover. That's as much as I need. Okay.
You'll be wet, but I'll give you half.
Oh come on. Oh come on. No. Okay, it won't let me. Oh, I can't get down.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
There you go.
Okay, cool. I'll take half cover there, which coincidentally, half cover is enough for me to hide. So
Okay.
I'll go ahead and do that too.
Okay.
Gonna count that as a success. Alright, and that is my turn. I'll go ahead and take the...
Well, wait, didn't you attacked this
The-
turn though?
Yeah, so that's... I'm gonna call that a charge.
So you
Or
don't have
not a charge, a hustle, sorry.
Yeah, you don't have a bonus action hide though.
Oh, okay, that is fair.
Yeah. You could do that.
Then I'll just free
Otherwise-
action take cover.
Okay.
So
Uh,
let's do...
I guess, I guess I never wrote in what hide actually is. Okay. I will make sure to do that. Anyway,
Or rather, take cover, sorry.
yeah. Katarina.
I need the cheat sheet for what you can do with stamina, because I have a ton of stamina that I haven't used. Is there anything I can do, like a fast, precise shot or anything like that, or no?
Wasn't there a thing where you race for your shot or something?
I don't.
There's a precise aim, but it takes your turn. You're basically lining up the shot.
Yeah.
You could
I'm
could you
not gonna
feint attack
attempt.
with a gun?
Theoretically. Yeah.
So Ryan, you
What
could
does
do,
that
deception against their insight to make your attack at advantage.
I don't have very good deception.
Okay.
I also can't climb very well, so I'd like to come up and heal you, David, but I know I wouldn't be able to climb up this 10-foot wall. Unless there's that just like moving twice my speed.
You could hustle.
You could make a athletics check for it.
If Ryan, if you also want to
Yeah,
hold,
it's
Solvis
a-
could potentially hoist you up there on her turn.
That's also a possibility.
When is Solvis's turn?
After David.
After David's. If you right click the
Um,
fist icon, you can have the combat the order
I see.
over the battlefield. Yeah.
Got it. I see. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and well, you said that what's his face is near death. Sideman.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have any idea what his AC is?
I think I hit him with Did I hit him with a 12 or was that a 15?
There's a 15.
Okay. So at most
I'll
15.
try it. I'll try it. You know, he just threw a stick of dynamite at me. Why not?
Could also try magicking him, but that's a whole separate thing.
I'm assuming his saves are all really powerful, and mine are not good at all.
That's gonna hit.
I have one more
Alley-ooping.
bullet left. But let me see how this does.
Well, it doesn't matter, because remember about that thing I said about minimum 1? So your bullet, like, you watch it hit into his shield, and then it just goes through him, and you just watch him drop.
Yes!
Ouch. That dynamite really, really hurt.
I immediately rush over.
Oh,
Battle's
it's not
over.
your turn. It's not over.
Oh!
There's
Oh.
still Skulk. And
Yeah, I gotta finish off.
All the bad guys suddenly de-aggro and they walk away.
there's still a big furry monkey and a dude with a shotgun.
Oh no!
I would say at this point, all of the
Uh-huh.
civilians that were alive ran out too. Anything else, Katarina?
I'm gonna run over to Solvus and say, please get me to my brother before he dies.
David.
Speaking of brothers before they die,
What a transition.
he really thought he was safe underneath there and was not expecting that guy to jump down. He didn't even bother taking out his shield. He's going to use every ounce of strength he's got to go over and take 2 swipes at him.
Okay.
And then afterwards, he's going to pull out his shield. So, let's get a good old D20 plus 10. And then we're going to go ahead and do that again. So that's a
That'll hit.
15.
Yep.
And another one.
That'll hit.
Alrighty. So that's 2d10 plus 8 plus 4, so 12. Here we go. Let's see how much damage that does to him.
Oof. Yeah, you I
Yikes.
think even with his DR, which is not a lot, you cut him up and he's dead. He just falls over.
Excellent. I pull out my shield and sulk back over and like crouch down against the wall
Okay.
with my shield just like I'm covering my face.
Solvus.
Well, we're getting near the end of it anyway, but Artem, what would it take to catapult Katarina up there? A catapult.
Oh no. Athletics.
Okay. Yeah, that's what's
You
gonna
don't have to throw
happen.
me. It's not
Oh,
what
just
Solvus
up
would
the
do.
wall. Well, regardless, you still need hoisting up the wall.
Yeah, that's much easier than throwing Katarina
Aw.
up there.
Well,
Yeah.
there you
So,
go.
yeah,
You get up the
Katarina
wall,
would get up there.
Great.
and that's it.
Okay. Shog.
All right. I'm not afraid, and this thing is almost done for. So I'm gonna do, yeah. So rolling my 2 attacks. And Art, I'm assuming the first one, well, second isn't gonna hit, or the first isn't gonna hit, rather.
Second hits.
Yeah. Well, at least I'll take it down the first time.
Yep. It does the thing again where you like hit it against its face and it's like
Do you need
Gets
me to
back
do
up.
the damage at all for it going down the first time?
no, it had 3.
Okay. So it's down. Man, I wanted to punch and then it comes back up. Punch, do it again, but
I know.
oh well. It's all right. We'll finish it off on the next round.
Okay. Or probably Victor will
Someone
steal,
will.
kill your
Yeah.
steal your kill.
It's all good as long as the victory is ours.
Looks like a 19 will hit.
A 19 will hit.
So that's 9 total damage.
-5 divided another 2.
Okay. Victor.
Okay. All right. Shog has that shit deep under control.
No, just shoot it once and the battle's over.
It's the only enemy left.
Yeah, that's all that's left.
Well, okay. I was gonna
I
play
mean,
medic. I've been
if
really shitty at playing medic this.
If you want to play
round.
medic, it's totally
But-
fine. But you
but
have
at
the
the same
opportunity
time-
to finish it off.
do
if
what
you want
Victor
to.
would
I
do.
am currently going to heal, so if you
All right.
you shoot better than Katarina does.
That's true. Yeah, I'll pop up the carbine and put 3 in its back. Could I brace on this half wall?
No. I mean, that would be a prone thing.
I think you
fair.
only even need to just ding it the once. I think it only comes back with like 1 HP.
Okay.
Yep, that'll hit.
All right. So we've got the 4 piercing.
How do you want to kill it?
I think just one, just kind of in the back, kind of between the shoulders.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah,
Watch it crumple.
you shoot it in the back, and Shog watches as it just sort of like gets tired and falls over in front of him.
Yeah. I rear up for another punch, and then it just goes like, "Urgh," and I'm like, then I look over, see Victor in the fountain, and just, oh, well, as long as it's dead.
You all feel the immense, like, sudden calm. Let's take a quick little break before we get back to after combat stuff.
Sounds
good.
fantastic.
Okay.
Whew.
Breaky, breaky.
His name is George Carlin. He spoofs many things of a not there.
Very much, Murph. Thank you all.
Leave him alone then.
Really, it's impossible to pick up a newspaper these days.
Oh, I talked about aging for nobody then.
Well, you talked about it for us. All right,
I
we're
did, yeah.
back. Combat is now over. There's a sudden lull in the air. There's smoke everywhere from the dynamite that was just done. There are 2 ape things on the ground.
Freaking dynamite stick.
Yeah. All right. What do you guys want to do?
I step over the dual monkey carcasses. Just walk over.
Well, that was something.
Yeah. Yep. And as Victor's like reloading the carbine, he races up here, and I guess as she's healing his brother, he starts healing her.
It's a train of healing.
Shog walks up, sees the 2 of you healing. He starts to reach for Victor's back to do like a Congo thing, and he's like, "Wait, what am I doing?" And then pulls out his own healing kit to patch himself up a little bit.
I can do that for you.
Oh,
You'll
okay.
feel better.
Easy. All right, here.
Take this. When you're done there, I'll hand you one of my salves.
All right. Cool.
Okay.
We survived.
When Katarina gets over to David, she's going to be like, "Sorry for not getting to you sooner. There was a bit of a wall in the way. Also, some asshole throwing dynamite. So, really wanted to.
I'm amazed amazed you survived the dynamite.
She's going to kind of like show.
Oh God! Wait, did Solvus take the blast for you?
No, and she's going to like part of her, I guess, whatever.
In fact,
tunic
the
with
opposite
fancy
happened.
clothes.
Solvus went, "Uh-oh," and the dynamite hit her.
And it's going to show like armor plating underneath her normal fancy clothes. It's like a little trinket I got before I met you guys. Probably saved my life.
Glad the gold worked out.
Appreciate it, brother.
This might
And,
pinch a little.
I think it's 2d6 plus this for healing.
Damn.
For rank 2?
Rank 2 or 3.
So rank 2 is 2d8, rank 3 will be 3d8.
Damn. Why is your healing so much better than mine?
Because magic.
Because I'm
Because magic.
still
Wow.
terrible.
What a bump.
Well,
Give
8
me that
more.
magical goodness. It feels great to me.
See, science healed my little sister for 11 hit points. So there you go, Katarina.
And that'll
That's
cost
all
Suck,
right, I
it's
can
me
keep
too,
doing
Doc.
There you go, Victor.
all
Always
day.
gotta one up your siblings.
It's all right. I beat you again. Here we go. Now
I
that's
have it.
16.
Ouch. Okay.
Can science do that?
Who is that healing for?
God.
Yourself?
That's just a victory lap.
Okay.
Here you
Throw
go,
healing
Shug.
dust in the air. Oh.
All right, so you would have spent a total of 8 mana there.
Speaking
Now,
of victory
do
laps,
you
I
have-
think we should go.
Thanks,
Well-
Doc.
go
I'm feeling
through this
great.
place.
So, question: do you have rank 3 in life?
I have rank 4 in life.
Oh, okay, then yeah, you're good.
Man, I wish I had rank 4 in life right now. You know what I'm saying?
And it looks like Victor gave you 11, Katarina.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. And then 13 to...
So,
Yeah.
you guys, we beat your thief, guy who stole the money thing.
Yeah. We did
Where'd
just
you get
murder a
that?
man in his own house. We should...
That was clearly
To be
self-defense.
Yeah, A, self-defense. B, dude already came into your house metaphorically and stole what you have, so...
Yeah, let's search his body real fast.
Yeah, regardless, there was an explosion and a lot of gunfire.
I guess we can all just use my grappling hook to get right up there.
Oh yeah, that'll save you from going through the house and everything. When you guys get up there, Sideman is like just laying on the ground. He's clearly got multiple bullet wounds inside of him. He still has the amulet that you would notice, Shog. The scroll that he had is like tattered and destroyed at this point because, well, Victor shot through it.
I'll leave my grappling hook there in case we want to rappel back down. But just to declare it, I'll take that back into my possession after this.
Okay.
But seeing the amulet, I recognize. I do want to I'm guessing it's on by like a clasp. So Shog would reach to just rip it right off, but then realize it's probably no good if I break it. So he'll snap it off the back and just look toward Cat.
Hey, So he was using this thing for like some sort of barrier when we were back on the boat. Any idea how it works?
No, but give me some time with it, and I'll try and work out how it works exactly.
All
And,
you. Hands it to
I'll
her.
go ahead and take that, and I'll examine that later.
Okay.
I'll pick up the tattered ritual. See if I
Folks
can
only
piece
has
it together at
16
some point.
HP, really?
It is
then-
like totally tattered apart.
Like fucked.
Yeah.
No way of. Okay.
It's ribbons.
Don't suppose you can magically put this together.
What is it?
It's the ritual scroll he was reading.
My dwarf
Is it
character from our upcoming one-off appears out of nowhere and casts mending on it.
There we go. See?
you go.
Would it,
Fixed.
would it be possible to rewind time and to try and piece it back together?
Ooh.
Considering what it is, you would probably need a ritual for it.
Fair enough.
Dude, that would look
If
so
it were
cool,
just
though.
a regular scroll, maybe
Yeah.
it's a little bit more intense.
So now you're all.
Well,
hyped
wait,
up?
you got some of that goop, though, right? From the ghosts? Can you use that to fix it?
Is that a thing I can do?
Like I said, it would take a ritual, but a ritual takes an hour.
Okay,
Well,
so
that's-
we'll still take it with us, and once we land somewhere safe, we can.
Let's circle back on that.
Right. Yeah. What else does he have on his person?
Well, let's see how much of this you guys will enjoy.
Lightsaber.
He's got 47 silver on him. He's got 2 more sticks of dynamite.
Yoink.
Don't yoink that too quickly now. Boom.
You unzip the jacket so fast it sparks the dynamite. 47 silver rains shit from the sky.
And that's about all he's got on him.
Okay. What about in him? Oh yeah, I will turn to Katerina. You still need hearts for things? I mean, sorry. Do you still need hearts for things?
No, I'd rather not carry that with me right now if we don't have to.
Fair enough.
Hey, we still don't totally know this guy's deal and why he stole money and all that, outside of the weird stuff he was saying about his dad from before.
Absolutely.
Should we rifle through, see if this guy's got some sort of office or anything? You know, maybe some sort
Yeah, I
of
say
paper
we
trail
go
as
through
to
his
why
stuff.
he did what he did to you guys?
Precisely what I was thinking. To the office.
Let's go. Let's go find the books.
Here's where
I'm
that
sure-
accounting tree.
I'm sure he actually, instead of an office, has a science center.
To the science! To the library
I mean, every
center!
Before we go
Every rich
inside,
person has a science center.
before we go inside, I'm gonna scan the courtyard for one last time just to see if there's any stragglers or anyone. You know,
Make me a perception check.
yeah,
While
or
he's
see
rolling
if anyone's stuck around for some reason.
While he's rolling that, I want to scrape up any ammo from these other guys.
So
shotgun.
Shog, you notice nobody really stuck around, everybody left, but considering you're on a cliff and you can see out of it, you do see, like, because it's nighttime, you see torches in the distance, and, like, very clearly there's people coming towards the compound.
There was a lot of noise. Okay,
Oh.
I'm gonna take up my grappling hook in that case
Okay.
and follow them inside and just.
All right, so good news. Doesn't seem like there were any, opposing survivors. Bad news. I think we got an angry torch mob coming up toward the house, or at least a curious mob, considering all the noise we made.
Fantastic. Let's get in, out, and all the way out.
Alright, for
Is
every...
it, Artem, could I estimate how long it would take the crowd to get here?
I mean, it didn't take all of you very long to get here. You'd probably say, like, 10, 15 minutes.
We probably got like 10, 15 minutes tops.
All right, we'll move to the study.
We don't know where that is.
So
Divide and
everybody...
conquer?
I don't have, like, the house mapped out or anything. So everybody make me either a survival or perception or thievery as you're looking through the house and like going through to see what you find and everything.
Artem, could my urban favored terrain apply here?
Yes,
Okay.
it's a house,
Rip.
so yeah.
Okay. Well, just because we're not tracking anything, so I don't know what applies and what doesn't. That's why I wanted to
I
ask.
believe I expanded the favored terrain thing to just sort of say like checks in that terrain.
Yeah, it just says advantage on survival.
Oh,
checks.
all
Okay.
survival checks. Yeah. So.
Cool. Okay.
All right. So, Katerina, as you're looking through, you notice something in like the clump of papers, in what appears to be a study. You all like it's very easy to find like what rooms are what because they're very clearly like there's a big grand dining hall, there's a foyer which looks very nice and everything. Clearly, this man Seidemann has a lot of money. It even looks nicer than the Cross Manor, in terms of like the detailing and everything that's there. Especially considering this was built in the Heathenlands, so he had to like import certain things to get it to where it is. So the simple stuff. Shog, you would find that there is very clearly what looks to be a gun safe in one of the bedrooms, but it is currently locked. Katerina, looking through the stuff on his on the papers, you find two things that are of note. You find a hidden like sort of compartment in his desk drawer where you see there's basically a balance sheet, which points out that a lot of the money has already been used and has gone towards paying people and equipment, machinery, all of this stuff for continuing the train line. Because it seems, from what you can see, like you see several statements, and from before, when his father was taking care of it, it wasn't nearly as much money putting through. Then it looks like the week after his father died, a bunch of investors pulled out and they were in the red, and then after your family's theft, suddenly there's a net positive again, and they're able to pay for all the stuff to continue the train line. So that sort of solves the mystery of where the money went.
So can we get his accounting information and routing numbers, and then can we get whatever deeds he owns for? Because we paid for that railroad, so the way I see it is it's our railroad now.
Well, technically the Seidemans paid for the railroad, and then you all came and killed the Seidemans, so that might be weird in itself.
Well, I think what's important here is that we remember that it's going to be renamed the Crossroads Railroad.
What the other thing that you find in there is a letter that is not signed from anyone. And give me a second, I will paste it in here. I have to find it because I didn't put it in here. But you do find a letter, and from the entry that you find, it is very clearly from the Master.
The same one that Witch Lady was talking about?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can
pull
find
everyone
it.
over.
While
When I
you're
find
looking
this.
for that, Artem,
Sure.
so you said I found a gun safe. So are we talking like large gun cabinet, or are we talking like a safe for like smaller firearms?
It looks like it would probably hold like rifles.
Okay.
It's like a tall gun cabinet.
Because I can't got it. Because I cannot lockpick without a lockpick, right? And if it was like a safe, I would just like hoist it and carry it to somebody who could.
Oh no, it's
So I'll
heavy
just-
as balls.
Yeah. So upon leaving the room, I'll just say like,
Hey, anyone looking for more guns? There's a whole cabin in there. You'll just need to pick your way inside.
Ooh! Already, just Victor on his heels, just zip.
does
Turn
Victor have
to-
lockpicks?
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
And I'm
I
itching.
know
to
Solvis does, but I'm just not
succeed.
sure.
Itching to score a success in thievery, so we'll see how this goes.
So if you're trying to pick it, thievery would be the appropriate thing.
All right, get a +3 from the picks and a bonus of 2. Oh, come on! I'm new to this.
Oh no,
No.
that 7 will not. Yeah, you're like you're flailing around. It's not enough to break it or anything, but you're just like, I'm not quite sure. This seems like a more complicated lock than I'm used to.
Is this something where I could give it another shot, or is that like I'm
you would need
Or-
time to like study and stuff and all that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not really within your wheelhouse, especially since you know that people are coming.
Right. Salvas, you're a little better at this than I am. Why don't you take a crack at the safe?
A master thief.
Oh, God. Please, a lozenge. I can make you a lozenge.
Okay. Any idea what her thieving would be, Artem? I know it's probably pretty good, but
Probably a couple ranks plus whatever the dexter. So let's say like +4, +5, something
Plus,
like that.
and then an additional +3 for the picks.
Yeah, so +8
Okay.
maybe. Nah, even for Solvas, she takes her time and doesn't quite seem to make it through
Dang.
what's there.
All right, let's scour the
Mario,
office then.
Victor.
Jesus.
When I find that letter from the master, I call over David.
Artem, while you're digging up the letter, seeing them both fail with their lock picks, just for the heck of it, Shaw's gonna try to just elevator door open, pry that safe open.
Oh God, give me an athletics.
Yep. I know this ain't working without like a nat 20, but I'm gonna try it.
Not 20 might not even work depending on what your athletics is.
That's true. All right, let's see what happens.
No,
Well,
definitely
no.
not. You're like, nope, this is steel. This is solid steel.
It's good save.
How cool would that have been, though, if I could have done that?
Very. To the office.
He kicks it in anger and then realizes it was just one of those push-pull doors and it just pops right open.
Oh, come on. They label these things so poorly.
When Kat calls us over into the study, I would like to, as she's going through the letter, rummage through said study for a key to the safe.
Make me a perception.
Okay.
And I'm... Oops.
Just
I
an
did.
11. I'm guessing not.
I did find the thing. Let me edit this and add it in here. Save entry. And configure permission. All players. Observer. So, if you look up at the top, there should be like a book icon.
Letter from the master.
Yeah, you should be able to open that.
Well, Ryan, you're reading it. It's in your hands.
Yeah, with an 11 you wouldn't be able to see. You wouldn't be able to find it.
While the goon squad's working on that safe, I call David over. Your father's progress left much to be desired, Sidemen. If you wish to be in my good graces, you will find yourself a new source of money. Perhaps that Cross family we talked of? They seem they might be a good for hefty investment. Find your investors, continue the project, and find me in Sharnia. You know how the tribe holds the connection. Persuade them, forcefully, if needed. Sharnia. Where is that? Would I know where that is?
Well, you know it's where your father was going.
Okay.
I think all we know is that he was going to the deep, though. Did we know that there was a place called Sharnia?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know that
That's
it's
been
like
that's
it's
our
basically
MacGuffin city.
just to remind you. Yeah, Sharnia is like this mythical city where all of the exiled magic users went and basically created a haven for themselves. It's rumored.
Gotcha.
No one really knows where it is.
That's in the deep, though.
Yes.
What kind of tribe is he talking about?
Possibly a
tough.
tribe
Also-
called Quest.
Also, doesn't this thing say go out and find investors? Where did it say steal our money?
It did
I
say
think
by
that was-
force, but if necessary.
I
They
think
didn't
that's
even
what
have the honor to do that.
party was. What we were just at.
Was where the investors would be. Well,
Ain't happening now.
no. Could I do one more quick scour through to see if there's anything else we missed?
Was Sidemen...
I mean, everybody already gave me perception stuffs.
Okay, cool.
was this Sidemen guy part of some tribe? I don't know what's being referenced here.
Victor, you can make me a... let's do a leadership recall.
Ooh, okay.
Because you've been in the Heathenlands before. And Katarina can do this as well.
You know how the tribe.
So it's just a 20 with the bonus of my leadership bonus?
So leadership rank mind modifier.
Rank.
And what am I
okay,
doing for this one?
mind.
Same thing. Leadership rank mind modifier. Recall modifier. Blah, blah, blah. Leadership recall check. Okay. Katarina, so Victor, I mean, you're aware when people talk about tribes in the Heathenlands, they're most likely referring to heathen tribes. These are, essentially pockets of civilization created by former exiles, people that got pushed out from the coast, and it's all magic users. They're hard to pin down exactly where they are. Katarina, from how far you are, it's probably actually referring to those totem tribes that you've heard about, because they're all the way out far this west.
Totem tribes, maybe they hold a way of teleportation or mass transit, something like that. If that's what he refers to as find the tribes, hold the connection. Is that what I'm garnering from this? Is that they can move us across great distances quickly?
Probably.
But this is just the tribe. It doesn't say which one or where.
Mm-hmm.
But that does help us. Actually, that makes a lot of sense. I was able to use teleportation to find you. But if there are other heathens here, stronger, more powerful ones, they might be able to get us there so we don't have to travel across the desert. I think that might be our ticket to finding Father.
Can hear anyone?
We can hear you.
We hear you.
Uh-oh.
Hello.
Ah!
Well, it's definitely on Andrew's side.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's what you gather from this. Oh my god.
Sorry?
There you go. You're back.
Huh.
There was some weird. There was like a brief pop of feedback with whatever you were adjusting.
Electronic farting.
Yeah.
Sorry. The electric beans.
So yeah,
I
what
was
do
just
you
saying,
all
I
do?
think a tribe can get us there quickly. If we can find out which tribe, though, we could use the same way to get down to Sharnia. We could bypass this entire continent.
We find any of these tribes, if they're, reclusive.
Are there any clues as to which tribe you might have been speaking of?
Not on the
study?
paper. No, not really.
Could that locket belong to a particular tribe?
The amulet?
Yeah.
Possibly. I'll investigate what it does. When we have a little bit more time. We have a mob coming towards us.
Yeah, there's that whole thing, isn't there?
I think
Perhaps we
get what
should
we can
find our way
build.
out the back door. Something like that.
Yes.
Agreed.
Dude, when that mob gets through the gate, the sight they're gonna see.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty ridiculous. Alright. So you all make your way out, and there is a little trail that leads behind the house that leads through the forest thicket. And essentially what happens is you find yourself on the back side of everything leading towards the desert. So you are staring out onto a big open wasteland in the middle of the night.
Oh, man.
Well, we've got papers if we go back around to the main gate.
It does a really good job of making it seem like nighttime.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really
Katarina,
cool.
Do you have any kind of magic, timey-wimey stuff that might be able to give us a clue as to what tribes have maybe been here?
I was able to find out who had been here in the last day. Didn't we secure somewhere to stay? Why don't we get back there? I can investigate this amulet, and we can get out of the crossfire.
Yeah, it sounds like a good plan.
But
Yeah,
what fire?
we probably don't have much more time before these guys get here anyway.
We should start asking about what tribes are around here.
Okay.
Loves me. I'll do the question asking.
Oh my god.
Hey, everybody, listen up.
I think it's just like all the torches just come up and be like, "Hey, look, guys, there's the tribe."
I'm gonna send
we
Sydney
found
right
them.
now.
So you
Hey, Sid, this is the voice I'm using for Silva.
Oh no.
All right, I just sent it to her.
And this is the one he uses for Vander.
Yeah, it's me, Vander Warren.
I forgot to write down the name of the person that was putting you guys up, but you all go back to the hideaway area that Sylvas found for you all, the person that you paid for the services and everything. Same person that led you to the forger the person that gave you the new documents.
The creepy dude.
Yes, the
whatever it was.
Enfei. Oh wait, no, that's right. He never gave his name because she never asked it.
No,
That's why I
I
don't
think
have
she
his
did
name.
ask it.
Yeah, we definitely
wouldn't give
asked.
it.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
I think he was just coy about it. But I mean, assuming he's at the same tent, we can get to him.
Yeah, it's not necessarily tent. It's like this hidden away area where the only way you would know where to look is if you knew about the signs that are scrawled on the walls. So you make your way back there, and you are safe for the immediate moment. It's not regal accommodations by any sort. I mean, you could put down your bedrolls and everything, but it should be safe to stay there.
Good.
Once we get a moment to kind of unload and patch up our more serious injuries, I'd like to spend some time, at least a couple hours, with that amulet, trying to unravel its secrets.
Okay. Make me a technology arcana roll.
Okay.
So just by examining it, you're not entirely sure what it does. I mean, obviously it's magical. You sort of feel it off of it, but you don't know what it was doing besides, well, it apparently gave Sidemen a shield. It's precise how it works. You're not entirely sure.
Does it still work?
You would presumably have to put it on for that.
I will put it on then.
Okay.
We just added 3 more episodes to the arc.
Curse!
So, Ryan, I'm going to give you this. Katarina doesn't quite know how it works, but you, as a player, this is mechanically what happens for Katarina, so...
Okay.
Made you an observer to another document.
Oh, I see. Wow. Okay.
For your reference, it took 31 points of damage during the fight.
Okay. By using a catalyst to restore 25. Or completing a full rest to restore 25 points. All right, good to know. Cool. All right.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
why he was so
nice.
sturdy.
That makes sense. Katarina's gonna meditate on this a little bit.
Okay. Otherwise, what does anyone else do?
I'm gonna realize that I should have been healing a lot more now. But
Whatever,
anyway.
we're getting rested up here in a second anyway.
Yeah. I'm definitely busting out my surgical kit. I'm getting as cleaned up as I can. And then I'm going to be looking for early signs of blight infection. And just
Make
kind
me medicine.
I'd like to make a medicine. I'd like to make a medicine to cure this blight.
Medicine check.
Oh yeah, do I have to do a thing before I go to bed?
No, you
I cast wishful thinking to get rid of it.
Victor, you're checking on yourself. You don't seem to have the blight on you, as far as you are aware.
Rummaging through my notes, do I have anything determining how long the gestation period is, like after possible exposure, how long it takes to...
You've seen it. It could be as quick as a day or two and up to a week.
Okay, and it was yesterday or today that that we did the bloody
It
high
was last
five.
night.
It would have been last night, so a day ago.
Last night. So it's been a day, but I was also technically exposed to it the week before, or a few days ago at the train.
Yeah, the train at this point would have been, what is that, 4 or 5 days?
Okay, so nearly a week there. So either way, okay. So it's still early to tell, but okay, that's something.
No news is good news.
No
Right.
news sometimes.
Well, for you.
Yeah. I'm gonna, I don't know, try to brainstorm, try and come up with any curative measures, anything that showed promise that we could maybe infuse with magic and amplify.
I mean, you don't really know much about magic, so...
Yeah. I guess I'm gonna search for anything that showed some sort of promise that I can bring to Katarina and be like, maybe if you like superpower this and make it like magical, then it would work. Then we could do that. Maybe?
Well, the one thing you know that seemed to slow it down, though you're not sure if it cured it or if it slowed or if it just was slowing it down, but cutting off a limb usually works.
Yeah, for a while.
You know,
For a
before it spreads to wherever else it's going to.
Like gangrene.
Yeah. Katarina, you busy?
Just looking over this amulet. Can I help you?
Not yet, maybe. Well, quick question. Do you have any experience with regenerating limbs?
You know, the funny thing about that is no.
Excellent. I'm glad you haven't had to have that experience.
I mean, technically, I haven't gotten the chance to, like, scrapes and bumps and cuts and bruises. I'm pretty decent at. Limbs, that's tricky. I haven't tried that.
We need a
I'm a
guinea
little
pig. Hey, Shog, what are you doing over there?
He's like looking at his hand, just personal things. Knock next time.
Yeah, of course. Never mind.
Gross.
Um,
Boys are disgusting.
yeah. Okay, well, thank you. I'll,
Wait, why are you asking about limbs? Did something happen in the fight?
No. It wasn't the fight. It's, this old blight stuff. I'm trying to think of how we can fix it.
I mean, theoretically, my magic tends to work on slowing or speeding things up, so while I've never gotten the chance to, I could try and slow the spread of the virus or the plague, though it's not guaranteed to work. It's a little bit more precise than anything I'm used to. But theoretically, it's worth a shot.
Okay. Well, thank you. I'll keep that in mind. I guess if you want some practice, we should probably get started on Shog.
Why would we get started on Shock?
Well, you know, he was in that room where the plague was in the train.
No, I was not on the train. No, what is this? Someone has the
You
blade?
weren't on the train!
No.
Well, okay, team meeting. Team meeting, I suppose. Sorry,
Someone has
team
the
meeting.
blade?
Well, we need to fix Shog's hand. I've been trying to think about it. Okay, if we can slow the infection, that's one thing.
I should point out, Victor, you don't technically know about the blight unless Shog told you.
That is true.
Oh,
I thought you two had like a mutual thing going on last night.
They
Well,
had they had the blood bond, and beyond that,
we exchanged kind of a knowing glance, but I don't.
That's
Yeah, Shog hasn't
right.
actually told any. Like,
okay.
his look was Shog's look was like more like a look of like, if you have anything weird on your hand right now, it's from me.
Okay. Well,
He's
I think
only
what
got.
happened there
It's
then.
like, well, it's like it's like, well, it's only a joke if you laugh at it. It's like, well, we'll only talk about blight if you think you have it. Otherwise, I don't know. Maybe I have. You know what I mean?
So okay, cool. So I won't go outbursting about that, but I think where Victor's paranoia of having it where it stems from is he recalled, like, once they were, pressed the hand, where that moment came up. He thought back to, like, wait a minute, blood from the train.
Yeah. Oh, you definitely know that I
he-
went into that room for sure.
Yeah. So I think that's where the panic kind of set in. So now he's definitely doing more checks. Okay. Cool. I'll let you know if anything happens, but everything seems okay.
Well, if someone does have the plague, obviously you need to quarantine them, keep them separate from us. Like, we can't just go around walking near them. Like, I need to wear a mask. We all need to be very cautious about, especially like exchanging fluids. Like, I would not want to be someone like that blood ritual thing you did the other day. I would not want to do that with someone with the plague, because they would definitely get the plague. That would
Well,
just be
yeah, for sure. But do we
worse.
have to wear the masks?
Yes, wear the mask.
Absolutely, yes.
The
I
reverse
don't know.
shot.
I hear that you can get the blight from the mask.
The reverse shot of this is definitely Shog, like, looking at his hand and like kind of to them talking behind him, like.
You're right.
Aside from getting incredibly intimate with Shog, I think that's the only thing that could be possibly worse than is intermingling your blood. But again,
What's
you're the
about
doctor.
getting intimate with me? I heard that.
All right, simmer. Well, maybe we should start testing. Make sure, everyone on the train who was on the train, we test everyone to make sure none of us have it.
Well, you're the medical expert. Do you know of a test for the blight?
Yes, I just tested myself, actually.
And
And I'm clean. For now.
Are
I'll
you?
need
okay,
to test again. It's soon. I could.
you're trying to test Shog.
I'm trying to test everyone that was on that train. You included.
I mean,
me.
you know how I don't like to get my hands dirty.
Yes, but
I'm
you
good.
were on that train. You solve us, you too.
David, I think I saw you split a man in half tonight. Your hands are definitely not clean.
Well, not anymore. But back when we were on the train, life was still more simple.
Oh, it feels so long ago.
So if everyone
Clean unless you count the
Cool.
drugs.
does everyone consent to, like, letting me check them, letting me do a test?
If you want to do everybody but Shog and RP that separately, we can do that.
Yeah, only because you're my brother, I'm gonna be like, oh, fine.
Yes,
All right.
it'd be good to get it out in the open.
Okay, I guess one at a time. Nose goes. I don't know. However you want to do it. I'll be right here.
I'll go first.
Cool.
While all this is happening, Shog is just gonna step outside of the tent while everybody's in here doing these tests.
Shog, you are being the guy who got bit and not telling anyone. You are literally
True.
and you swore an oath that you would protect other people.
Hey, like I've said before, remember we had this discussion about when it's like, who are you in the zombie movie? Not Shog, me, Tony. I'm the guy who gets bit 10 minutes in, but doesn't tell anybody because it's like, well, I'm still going to do my part and protect the rest of them until I go. And then I end up, you know what I mean? Like in that last chase, I'm like, I've been infected the whole time.
Best of intentions.
That's just me. Yep.
All right, cool. Well, yeah, let's start testing. David first.
All right.
Are there any advantages I could get for like taking my time or being thorough or anything?
I mean, you could just take a 20 on them if you want to spend an hour per person.
I will absolutely do that.
Sid's response to my Solva's voice is ... monster.
Good lord, you want me to spread my cheeks? You're spending an hour on me, dude.
Keep coughing.
I feel like this should be like a 5-minute, 10-minute thing. Todd, you're spending an hour on me.
You can also take 10
you
if
like
you take
what
10
you see
minutes.
here? What's going on?
I'll take 10. Well, that's only a 16 if I take 10.
It's up to you, you know?
I think beans. I'll take 20 with everybody. So, how are you doing emotionally, David?
You give them like a full physical and psych exam.
Hey, Victor.
Yes.
Fuck off.
Would it help? Would it help if I uncross my legs? And what about this one? This one?
I don't know. Maybe Shog would like it if you uncrossed your legs.
What? Okay.
I heard that.
Patient confidentiality. Okay, listen.
Shog wouldn't actually
I
hear
asked-
that. He stepped out of the tent.
I ask because, this is a rough situation. We're far from home now. You're relatively new to this level of violence. I'd imagine,
Yeah.
unless I missed a lot when I was gone.
I mean, I've done a lot of practicing of sword fighting. I've done a heck of a lot of sparring. But, yeah, having it all real now, especially how gruesome all this is kind of freaking me out. Especially that last kill that I had, when I shot that guy, like, point blank in the face. That's when I kind of started to like it. And that's kind of scaring me.
Interesting.
There's just something about, like he was about to shoot me in the face, you understand? And then his gun just clicked, and then I just pulled that. It was inches away from his face. And you just have to understand, there was a certain amount of enjoyment. I mean, you must have experienced it with your revolver. There's just when you're in the heat of battle, when I'm in that battle trance, I mean, I just go to a place that I'm not used to.
I can understand how that would be scary.
Yeah. So, that's what's going on with me right now, is learning a lot about myself.
And does that scare you?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, up until now, I was pretty nice and neat. I felt very David Fisher, and now I feel very Dexter Morgan. So,
I don't understand these references.
it's just
timeline.
different timeline thing. In any case, I don't know how else to deal with it. I mean, like, everything changed for me when we were in the realm of the dead, right? Like, when your options become, shoot, how do I get this person to not come back to life, and you chop their head off? Like, that's what it's like a point of no return, you know? And it didn't help that she came back in some kind of spirit form anyway. But at least I was on the right track, right? Like, I'm not going crazy, right? I'm not chopping off heads for no reason. I had good reason to chop her head off, right?
Yes, you're absolutely right. I need you to understand that these
you
are
do all this before, right?
extreme-
The last time you were in the Heathenlands?
Yes. And so I'm going to tell you from experience, these are extreme situations. And as long as you don't let yourself go, just remember that when it's survival, try not to beat yourself up too much, because this is survival. And if it's the choice between you and someone else, I need my brother alive. So
All right.
stay alive.
Stay
I'm here.
alive. Got it.
I'm here if you need anything.
Well, you better be, because I need you to be alive too. If you don't think that you're going to end up, if you're in a situation where it's life or death, you do what you best and you run the hell away.
All right, not fair, but okay. Our time is up. Let's see. Okay. Excellent.
Hey, you wanna check Salvos next?
Do I?
You do.
I think
Maybe I'll
I think you
save Salvas
do.
for next session. Let's see.
Feel great. Check me right now. Ask me all the questions you want.
We'll
I just,
flashback to,
I gotta-
flashback to Salvas's test next session, I think.
I just got a little bit of things I want to check in on with Katarina about.
No, that's fair. Then I guess I will check in with Salvas. And while I'm doing that, I'll pass that over.
Yeah, we'll see if Sydney even lets you take a 20 on that. She's like, no, you'll find my drugs.
No, we
But
established.
actually,
She and I had a scene where I found out she had drugs.
Okay,
You have morphine?
I forgot about that. I'm gonna go over to Katarina. I'm gonna say, hey, I just want to check in because I know that you're used to being like the baby of the family, and now, I mean, we're kind of all relying on you because you understand magic better than anybody, and I could understand that'd be a lot of pressure. And like, I've had this talk with other people, but I haven't had this talk with you yet. Like, if all this becomes too much, we've got some gold. We could make a life for ourselves. Like, we could abandon all of this and wait for Father to come back and find us. I don't want to put you in a position where you don't want to be there. So I want to make sure that if we're going to go through with this, that you're totally on board.
that's the thing, David. I don't know if we can. We've lost our home. Assassins were sent after us. We have no money. Well, it sounds like our money's been spent in this railroad now. And Father's definitely in trouble. Some master is looking for him. How can I just go home and sit around when I know that you...
I'm not saying
or-
go home. I'm saying use what little gold we have and go make a life for ourselves somewhere. A little bit of gold goes a long way in some parts.
Absolutely not.
I'm just saying you have that option. If you want to run away from all of this, you can. Victor knows he's done it.
I couldn't, not knowing that Father may be in danger. Or you all could be. I need to lend whatever knowledge I can. Honestly, it's been horrifying and quite dreadful in many times, but it feels good to be useful as opposed to the family's little black sheep. The secret. I can use my gifts for good now. Or at least to help you guys, as opposed to possible danger to you all.
Okay. Well, if the pressure ever gets to you, if it ever feels like we're demanding too much of you, or just the stress of so much riding on you just gets to you, then you just let us know, okay? Let us know where you're at, because not all of this should fall on you.
I just
And
worry.
right now, unfortunately, a lot of it does, but we want to support you however you can, because you shouldn't shoulder the burden alone.
I just worry what you expect of me. A little while ago, Victor asked if I could regrow a limb, which is definitely more than anything I've tried before. I was to do mostly scabs and hangnails, but now
Yeah.
limbs and
You mentioned that you can manipulate time and maybe you could slow down or hasten the virus or the blight?
It's possible.
Could you reverse it? Could you somehow like reverse it to the point where the blood like leaks out of his hand or something?
I'm sure with years of experience using magic like that. It's the thing is that blood is, very complicated. And it's not just in one location. I'd be afraid I'd do more damage than good. But if it's possible to slow down the spread, maybe I can at least hold it off.
Well, hopefully he doesn't find the blight on anybody. Just be prepared for him to check, like, all over you. He spent an hour on me.
Oh, yeah, I just made him do the 10-minute check. It seemed like you guys needed to talk a while, so I just figured you'd, use the time.
Yeah, but, like, the quicker test is less accurate, whereas the longer wait time is a better, like, accuracy. So, like, which one do you take?
Well, the test only takes about 10 minutes. He talked to you for about an hour just to check on your state, that had nothing to do with the test.
What?
Yeah, he took mine just before.
God damn it.
We'll say for the sake of this.
For the sake of speeding things through.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty then. Well, just know you're not alone.
I appreciate it. If there's anything I can do, never hesitate to ask.
So unless Andrew and Ryan want to have a little thing for their characters, I'm just gonna let you know you don't find anything on Solvas, David or Katarina.
Clam!
All right, so they're all clean.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely take 20 with Shog. Kept wanting to call you Shog.
I'm presently not there. I'm gonna whisper something to your Artem real quick.
Oh, okay.
I thought you were standing outside
All
just within earshot.
No, I left the tent and I'm walking. I'm not I didn't disappear into the desert, but hold on.
Good luck.
It's /W and then /W and then your name, right?
I think you might have to say the full /whisper.
Oh, okay. All right, hold on. Sorry, 1 second.
Yeah. /name and then /whisper name, whatever the message is.
All right, here's where I'm going off to. I can still be found easily, but all right. Oops, I whispered it to Andrew.
I'm not looking.
Well,
Here,
I mean, you're looking for me anyway, so I'll just say it.
You're better than I.
Sorry, I should just say it. Artem, I want to step out and potentially go to look for somebody who could, if I'm about to lose a hand, I want to find somebody who could basically make me a prosthetic mount to basically attach my other knuckles to my stump.
Not at this time of night.
Everybody's asleep.
I mean, it's fairly late. It's near midnight at this point.
But some of the shady folk might still be up.
The shady folk are not going to have prosthetics to put on your stump.
Right, but if I don't mean do it for me right there, but I mean find somebody who's yes, we could do that, with the right stuff. If the answer is no, that's okay too. But it's what I'm going off to do.
I'm going to say no just because this is so far from most other civilization as well.
Okay.
Nobody here is really equipped to do something like that.
Okay. 2 quick follow-up questions. The black veins, how far up my arm are they at this point?
Just through your palm. Nowhere
Okay,
else.
so it's potentially just a hand that I'm losing. Potentially.
Well, if
second
you
question.
chop off the hand.
I don't worry. And follow up. I would be able to buy a weapon from this town, right? A melee weapon.
Yeah, I'd say the basic
Okay.
weapons. Yeah.
Okay. Would I be able to get mods?
Some of them.
Okay. Well, we can go into the details later then. We don't have to do it on stream. But, Andrew, if you're looking for me, you'll find me, I guess, roaming some of the tents, but nobody really seems to be up.
Okay. Shog, it's your turn. Come on.
Turn, I'm like,
Why don't we talk for a second before we go in there with everybody else?
Yeah. What's going on?
Listen, I went into that room on the train where those people had it.
Yeah, that's why I'm concerned.
Yeah, well, your concern isn't ill-founded.
and I show him my hand with the veins.
And of course, as you know,
We did that whole blood oath the other day.
Yeah.
you don't have any symptoms yourself, do you?
No. It's a little soon, but I'll be checking periodically. Nothing so far. But so far, so good.
Well, keep an eye, and maybe you'll lose less than I'm about to lose.
Well, maybe we can... I don't know. From here, how fast does it progress? Like, is it exponentially, or is it just like a slow creep?
It's different for every person, but you do know that, like, once it reaches basically the torso, it is extremely fast to start infecting organs, and it leads to a lethal state.
Listen, I see your gears turning. Let me just skip ahead for a moment here. I just need some sort of... I left my axe back on that boat. So, you guys work with me to get me something I can adequately fight with my... Fortunately, my dominant hand. And this one... Let's get rid of it. Nip this thing in the bud.
Well, let's take a day.
No, let's not take a day, especially if we don't know how fast it's going to spread. You get this thing off of me, and I'll change it up. I'm not too shabby with other weapons, and I'd rather we take care of this now than I lose something for real.
I'm just gonna say, you went from "there's no problem, what problem are you talking about" to "let's ditch the hand" real fast.
Yeah, well, lying isn't going to save me if it spreads too much. So I've been told. Or so I've overheard. And if you're not going to take it off, I'm going to do it myself.
Well, at least let's make it surgical. Okay, let's get to the tent. I'm gonna scrub up.
Verbal agreement. You guys are going to help me get a new melee weapon after this, yeah?
Oh, absolutely.
Because I'm not going to be much use with my fists when I'm down one.
David's just gonna stick his head out and be like, "Hey, is everything good? You need anything?"
Yeah, it's good. Go to sleep.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Salvas is the only one with morphine, right?
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to go
Somebody
commandeer
needs
some of that.
drugs.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to commandeer some of that morphine from you.
I guess you're
You better
taking a
message
morphine.
Sid about this. Sid does not like Shog. You better make sure she consents.
No, fuck you.
Yeah, I
it's
was
my
gonna say she's
morphine.
on Facebook right now. She might answer.
Would you mind giving some of your drugs to Shog? She'd be like, "Fuck him."
Just
He
give
can
me something to
on
bite
a piece
down
of
on.
wood.
Yeah, just give me something to bite down on. Let's go. Get it over with. I'm pretty set once I make my mind up, but let's get this over with before I change it, yeah?
Oh, there we go.
I private messaged her too. She's just gonna be like, "What?" There's all these messages coming in. What about morphine?
I'm ready for the crazy.
I phrased it a bit differently. I say, "Will you give consent to give morphine to Shog while he gets an arm taken off?"
Oh boy.
I want to see this, but also horribly disfigured.
That's so mean.
Oh man. We need the answer.
She's not seeing it, so I'm.
She might have gone back to sleep, for all we know.
Yeah, she might go back to sleep.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
It's fine. Shog will go without. Let's do this.
Should we call it here or something?
I wanted to push you guys forward a little bit, but
I can go. I mean, it's not even. I say this as if it isn't like as in we don't normally go late, but like it's not 11 yet. I'll go. I'll keep going.
I don't know. How are people feeling?
I could go another 20, but I know Ryan and Richard are both exhausted.
I'm still in it for now. I don't think we're gonna.
Yeah, I'm still in it for now too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, how about this? We're not getting into combat, so you're not going to need to know whether or not, like, you know, the last thing stuff is. We can put a hold on this and come back to whether or not Shog has a hand.
Oh no, he's taking it off. He's
doing
it.
Gotcha.
He's
we
determined.
Can come back to whether or not morphine's
how much
used.
pain he's in.
Yeah. Like,
you know what? I'll compensate her for the morphine. We will find more morphine if
we got to go into town.
Yeah.
I got to buy a new axe anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Fortunately, I only have one less rank in heavy melee than I do in brawling. So after XP from tonight, I should be pretty much okay, honestly.
I should remind you that the heavy melee weapons take 2 hands to wield.
Do they all? Really?
Yeah.
This ain't no Dark Souls.
Can't we give him a Barrett kind of hand, like a?
That's what I was saying before. If I could like affix something to it.
We're putting the cart before the amputee. Let's do one thing.
Well, I mean, honestly, all it does in the meantime, I can still throw punches. I just throw one less.
Yeah.
And I mean, I can still bop someone with the stump, technically.
You could throw elbows.
Probably shouldn't with a fresh wound, but like, technically.
Elbows are sharp.
Hey, Tony, you're going from Brock Sampson to Phantom Limb.
Oh, man.
Just wakes up in the morning. Well, this is certainly different.
I don't know why, but my voice is suddenly much more sophisticated.
All right, well, first...
That's Dr. Phantomus to you.
Make me that medicine check, I guess.
Oh, yeah, I guess we have to see how well this goes.
Could I?
Please take 20 with my hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as far as the application of morphine goes, I know there's like a role for addiction.
Yeah.
Would I be able to, with my medical knowledge?
Oh no!
Could I upgrade the size of the dice I roll for that?
I have to roll it.
No.
I'm the one getting injected.
Right, but I'm as the person delivering the drug, making sure it's like proper dosage and all that. Would there be any way I can?
Doctors prescribe painkillers all the time, and people get addicted to regular dosage of painkillers.
Right. Well,
So-
yeah, I get that, but this is like specifically. This isn't like here's a prescription, go take these. This is like actual applying the stuff.
No.
No, okay, that's fair. I did my best.
So.
And actually, David, if you want to assist me, as my nursing assistant, that would be fantastic.
You want me to assist you in chopping off an arm?
Just a hand.
A hand.
So, Tony.
You want me to chop off his hand?
No.
Listen,
no.
if there's a hand that needs to be chopped off, it's gotta be strong and swift.
Solvus, how about you help me out here at the table?
You know, I'll give you that. Because you're a doctor and you know more about it, let's roll me a medicine check to see if you can upgrade this dice.
Why do you want to be all surgical and slow about it? Just quick chop.
You know what?
All
For
right.
that, I'll upgrade it twice. Tony, roll me a D8.
Just a D8?
The normal addiction roll for morphine is a D4.
Oh, okay.
And so for a crit, that's +5 for each rank.
Oh, yeah, +5 for each rank.
So, what am I rolling then?
You're rolling a D8.
I'm just rolling a pure D8 regardless.
Yes.
Okay.
You're not addicted to morphine.
All right, good.
Hey.
Yeah, that'd be... What's worse, Shog addicted to morphine or Shog with the blight? Well, one only affects him, at least.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, it's just... So, hold on. So, who's actually in the tent helping?
If David wasn't going to take it seriously, then I'd say Solvus.
Okay, so then Kat and David are not. Well, they're potentially still hearing, maybe. What Artem? What kind of roll would you like me to see? Roll to see how much I scream at having a hand chopped off? Because like he's gonna bite on a stick, but like it's still there's gonna be noise.
Vitality with an advantage because you have morphine.
Okay, I'm just curious.
I mean, like you shouldn't feel too much pain.
Right, but I'm curious if I wake up the whole tent or the whole camp, you know?
No, you definitely won't. Wow.
Well,
Or maybe Shog's a little baby. No, even with the morphine, so like a 5 with the morphine, like you're making noise and everybody in the immediate vicinity can hear it. So none of the family is spared hearing your
okay.
hand getting.
Kat and David are both trying to sleep, and from the other side of like the tent wall, they just hear like.
Yeah, you're like biting into a stick. Like the morphine helps, but also like the morphine only does so much once the bone saw comes into play.
Yeah.
Oh, I
You know,
hate
I
that.
understand that Victor wants to prove himself, but I just feel like I could be doing so much more helping with my magic. But I guess he does have it under control.
I could do so much more with just a quick chop.
Okay.
You just hear a string of like, because I think we said Malkine sounds like Russian. just.
I will.
No offense to your people, Artem. I don't speak any Russian.
If
Besides when you
Katerina-
taught me Bliet.
right. If Katerina does want to help, try her hand at. Since she has 2 of them, try her hand at any.
Yeah, rub it in, why don't you?
Maybe
I'm
try
gonna
her hand.
put
Chat.
Shog's face onto Orin from FF8. Or yeah, it's 10.
But yeah, if you want to either assist with removing any extra blight or try the regeneration magic or anything, like
I mean,
you are
I wasn't
welcome.
called upon. So
I think once the hand is off, I'll call you in.
I
Katerina,
got matches.
he's got a sense of humor at least.
oh my God, you're cutting off his hand. Is this why you asked earlier?
Yes.
No, this is unrelated.
No, totally unrelated. Do you think you could?
Imagine. Nope, has nothing to do with that.
This is about something very different.
Oh,
I would have spoken about it.
purely coincidence.
Oh
Yes,
man.
if you would like to take a crack at it, no better time than the present.
I'm teaching him the southpaw.
Fortunately, it is my non-dominant.
They
hand.
underestimate him.
I don't remember at what point that was decided, but like it is on record as my non-dominant hand.
When you did the cut.
Right.
Artem, is it possible to take a 20 on trying to regrow a limb?
That is a ritual type thing all to itself. So no.
Could I sacrifice one of the ethereal things to do that?
I mean, if you want to perform the ritual, no. This is strictly a life ritual, so you would need a life essence and probably a growth essence.
I don't know what either of those things are. But alright, I got a +4 in life, so
Man, like I said, Shog's already embraced this, so like anything after this is just, you know.
I've got a fortifying essence and a poison essence.
YOLO.
Oh, are you just trying the ritual without the essences? Oh no. Oh,
You
Good girl.
said
Is
they
that
are going to
gonna go wrong?
to do something.
okay. Well,
Guys, this would have gone so much better if I had just chopped off the hand and burnt, singed the nub. This was not complicated. It all made it very complicated.
this
I
is
figured I could make some roll on it.
well.
I earned a degree for this. Don't cheapen this, please.
Let me put it
If
this
I'm-
way: it's like trying to do a spell without the components.
Okay, then I don't get anywhere.
No, you essentially like it's like Full Metal Alchemist. You're offering nothing in exchange. Bad things are about to happen.
Okay, well, if I thought that was going to happen, I wouldn't Not the
Okay,
further-
okay. Yeah, I mean, like, Katarina would know that you need essences to perform a ritual. I don't think she would just willy-nilly... Yeah. So, like,
YOLO.
there's the three components. It's like Full Metal Alchemist. You need the alchemist, the person performing it, which is usually powering it. You need the formula, which is the circle, and then you need something to offer up in exchange, which are the essences.
Got it.
Yeah. So
Where would I
that's
get
why...
a life essence?
Well, life essence has been traditionally a heart up to this point, but I mean, like, living things, you know.
Living things.
Oh, sorry, a healing essence. This is what I have written for the growth and healing essences.
We had a heart right in front of us earlier.
It was a dead heart.
Freshly dead.
Yeah. No.
What, it has to be like a human sacrifice?
No, I mean, you were able to use a heart from a dead person when you did the very first teleportation ritual.
That's not.
Artem,
a healing.
safe to say I won't be able to find anything non-military, or I won't be able to find anything military shopping in this city, right?
Yeah, definitely not.
Okay. Is that pretty much the only thing that just definitely wouldn't be there?
Not
Well, I
military.
can try
and-
again with.
All right, guys, I'm just throwing it out here. There is a Gatling gun we left behind.
Oh, turn me into Barrett!
I really want that to happen.
Would the mob have probably gathered that up, though?
No one said that they were grabbing it.
Yeah.
No one mentioned it.
Oh, you know, super big and heavy. I'm assuming that
Yeah, I didn't think we'd be carrying it out of there.
Yeah.
10
No.
unit.
I think we were hightailing it out.
Oh,
I mean, that being said, we may be able to sneak back in once
Hi-
things have kind of cooled off.
hindsight 2020.
No, I mean, that
Well-
we might be able to get back in there once everything's cooled off there.
I think it's too heavy for one person's arm to hold it. It's mounted to a thing.
You would.
But I mean the heart.
Oh, I mean,
the heart is long dead.
How not dead does it have to be?
no, I mean, like, you can
It's
have a heart. You don't need it to be alive.
It doesn't need to be, like, on ice, like an organ donation.
Yeah, not really. As long as it's not, like, actively decaying.
Okay, it says parts of living beings.
Yes.
Well,
as in,
like, it originated in a living being.
Yes.
I guess.
Well, things to know in the future.
Well, I mean, we can, if we want to hash that stuff out, we can do it off stream if you want.
Yeah.
I
Meanwhile,
definitely
I'm-
wouldn't have been like, let's pull his heart out and bring it with us.
Yeah,
just
I mean,
in
you
case.
wouldn't have thought
We'd be
about
like
it.
a fuck up sociopath.
Right, but, like, you could, like, look through your book or whatever and be like, okay,
Hey,
this is what I have to look out for.
You want some healing essence of something living? What about the hand? Chop it off and then use it as a component.
That's an
I
alchemy
did say
101
without
right there.
decay in it. It literally has blight on it.
Oh shit.
Well, what I can do is I can cut off his other hand, use that to regrow the first hand, cut that hand off.
Well,
regrow
yeah,
the other hand.
that's what I'm saying. Is if both Victor and I cut off a hand, we can see who did it better.
I do
am
want to
so
point out
glad.
that essences are consumed when you do a ritual. You can't just keep it and keep using it.
Listen, Victor, if you end up having this blight, I'm cutting your hand off.
My instruments. No.
All right. So, you know, I'm not gonna have you guys roll for it because you're taking 20 on the surgery and everything. You spend the night. It's bad and everything. It hurts a hell of a lot, even with the morphine. But eventually, you know, you bandage up the wound, you cauterize it so it stops bleeding and everything. And well, Shog, you no longer have your non-dominant hand.
Yep. I'm by the way, Artem, for a light melee weapon, it looks like I could just do like an iron hammer with a perfect balance, and none of that it has any special labels as far as restrictions. So if you want me to just pick one of those up in town,
Sure,
I can
yeah.
do so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or you could go all Aquaman, get yourself a nice blade.
Hook. A hook.
Yeah. Or a harpoon.
Yeah.
Well,
What, to
all
like
I'll
fasten
say-
to my stump?
well, everyone.
Yeah, and you just stab people with it.
Well, I was thinking about that, but Artem said I probably wouldn't be able to find something quite like that around here.
If we come up across a puzzle Don't give it to Shock. He's stumped already.
Oh no.
I thought he was just gonna have to try to solve a Rubik's cube like this. It wasn't gonna work.
That's brutal.
All right. So, what do you all do? Do you all settle in for the night at this point?
Yeah, I scrub up. I re-scrub. I assume I was wearing, protective stuff for that.
Well, you have the surgeon's kit, so everything's in there.
Yeah.
All right. You all sleep through the night. It's not a great sleep, but you take a full rest, and then you wake up in the morning. And the sun is out, it's bright, and you have the desert ahead of you.
Oof. Right,
So-
we're gonna travel that night?
Well, other things kind of took over.
Yeah.
So, how do we find the tribe?
I guess
I
we
was thinking
ask
we
around here.
Ask in town.
Good. I kind of need to pick up a new method of fighting anyway.
What if we tried to find a blacksmith or something to give you like a nice little slot that maybe you could fit in a two-handed weapon in with or something?
I wouldn't say two-handed, but you could probably fit in a light melee, maybe. I mean, like, it would take time for them to make it, too.
Yeah.
I was just trying to think of something that could assist him and with both arms could wield a two weapon, but I don't know. It's your characters, Tony.
Yeah.
You figure out what you
Yeah.
want to
Well,
do.
like I said, like if like some sort of prosthetic. Well, okay. Really, all I need is a method to if I want to keep using the knuckles the way I currently do, I really technically only need a way to affix the knuckles to the stump. I mean, really, that's technically it,
theoretically.
right? Yeah.
You do
so, like,
realize how painful that would be, right?
Yeah.
To hit your stump.
Especially because you just got it cut off.
I know. Anyway, it's fine. I'm calculating the cost of a hammer with some mods is only a couple silver anyway, so.
Might be a little tender.
Say it again?
Might be a little tender.
Yeah. I mean, I've still got the one. Technically, the only thing that changes is now I can't throw two punches because the brawling is specifically 1-2. It's not two attacks like that.
Yeah. Okay, so what do you all do? You're going out. I mean, obviously, you're going to the blacksmith that is in town. Does anyone else do anything? Who are you going to ask for anything else?
Definitely like the town guards. If we have papers and everything, like guards and any officials about local nearby tribes. Anything, or especially if there's like trading or moving caravans and things like that, people that go through the desert a lot.
Okay.
Talk to them.
Make everybody that's gonna be asking about make me a charm check.
Nice.
Not me. I'm on my weapon errand.
Understandably.
Wow, pretty good. All right, so both Katarina and Victor, like everybody that you ask, they sort of give you the same thing. Nobody really knows where any of the tribes are, but they all wager the same idea that if anyone were to know, it would be the frontier town called Liberty. It is the furthest away from really anything else, and it's basically the last stop before you reach permanent like wilderness. So this frontier town is unaffiliated, it's not part of any nation, and it's basically like further out into the desert. So you would need to find some way to get there, but I mean, they say that basically pilgrims, people that are looking for Sharnia, magic users, they all end up going to Liberty before they go on anywhere else. So that's your best bet at finding someone.
How far is it from here?
Well, let's go to the world map.
And look for the Science Center.
The Science Center. So Liberty, I believe last
Got
time I
that
pointed
Liberty
it
Mutual
out,
commercial in my head now that you said
Oh,
that.
man.
We're looking for the town of Liberty, Liberty, Liberty.
I believe last time I pointed it out, it was like here or here. Either way, it's about 350 miles.
350 miles. How many miles can horses travel in a day? Let's
It's around
see,
50.
That's,
Their overland speed in my game is 50 miles.
okay, so 50. So then we'd need a week to get there. Are there any other faster modes of transportation?
Not really. Once you're out this far, trains don't go there. That's sort of like, what you need to handle.
And we just stopped the production of those things.
Yeah, that train, the furthest train isn't going to be going anywhere anytime soon.
Then I think we get enough supplies for at least a week, including water and food and medical stuff, and then get some horses and do what we can to go.
Okay. And I think that's where we'll take off next time. I'll do the math and everything for how much it would cost you all to make the journey with all the supplies, but you would be able to find supplies here in this town, and you would be able to buy horses and a carriage likely to, take you there.
Cool. In my weapon purchasing, if I can afford it, I'm also going to buy more med kits.
Okay. Healing salves or medical or first aid kits.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you survived.
We survived. That was a lot, huh?
We're down. One hand.
I just wanted to get you guys going towards Liberty for the next one, because next time, just to show it off a little bit, you're going to a straight up Wild West town.
Oh shit! Glad I have my revolver.
So we'll see what happens there.
I'm gonna guess a shootout.
Maybe, Anyways, bye, stream.